Mm.
They should be able to hear me. Hello, good morning, Pyro. Good choice on the Kevin. Sorry, there is no Kevin right now with Rob home. He is following Rob around. So, but we're about to get started, I promise. I just don't know why Chicken Police is on a black screen. Hopefully it's loading. But hello, good morning. Welcome to Story Time with Dusty. Oh wait, there's an orange cat here. And there's Cinder.
Ring.
So you can watch that cat cam. It's a moving cat cam right now. Do you think the game's frozen?
It's a possibility.
Oh no, there it is. It's just
Oh,
taking a
there it
bit.
goes.
It is a Dusty, and with me is Kitty. Okay. And we are back into the chicken zone. Korth is like, I'm gonna miss it, but he's gonna watch the VOD later. Probably on, you know, uh,
Right.
being cheesy this morning. Why am I being cheesy? I got woke up by the world's handsomest man, in my opinion, who had just shaved his beard, so he looks even more, handsome. And we're gonna go to prom
I'd have to
tonight.
take your word for that.
I'm a demisexual, so Rob is the world's handsomest man, in my opinion, always will be, because that's how demisexuals work. I did
Hmm.
not cook Corliss emergency food and now change sidekick. That is not what happened. Corliss is on vacation. He is up in the woods in Canada. You've seen the pictures if you're in his Discord. Corliss is fine. And there goes the cat
Keep
cam.
forgetting he has one.
Yeah, isn't it weird, this vacation? I'm gonna try to have one to do the Dusteria Discord meetup, but I have to do really well at the art show
I
I'm
don't think he
doing.
would taste good, to be honest. He moves around too much.
I don't know. I like dark meat, and that's how you get the dark meat. But
That is
July,
true, but
yep. I got two fundraising opportunities, Kitty. I'm selling my art at the Rome City block party on a Thursday. So we're moving not this coming Thursday, but the following Thursday. We're moving Toast Crew up an hour so I can be there. And then July 13th is the big 11-hour anniversary stream ending with Goose Goose Duck. So hopefully I'll get the money to go to the Dysteria Discord meetup so I won't be a head on a stick that they're threatening to do. I'm going to show up, I promise. Why do I have one new mention? Oh, I released a YouTube
hey,
video at the same
Relentless.
time. Press X to doubt. See, Relances just wants to eat Corlett. That's all that is. But anyway, for those of you that have not been following story time, this is a detective noir story, like the good old black and white movies. Our client is shifty. She's married, not married, but she's seeing the head of the mafia. So she's not giving us full details, but someone is threatening her life. They threw a brick through the window last episode right in front of us. But we don't know who is out to get her. But she's not giving us information enough. So our detective, who is currently who is on the police technicality, they're trying to remove him, and his ex partner are on the job.
Marty.
Yep, this is Marty.
He
So,
likes guns.
and the voice acting is spot on. Kitty is here with me because I have brain damage, so I forget things. So there will be hints along the story that I'll look at it, go, I don't remember, and Kitty will just fill me right in. Yeah, means, motive, and opportunity. We're trying to figure that out.
Fair.
Yeah, Natasha is a kitty cat. She's a Russian blue cat with a Russian accent, who is the one that is dating the head of the mafia and owns the club we are in. And yeah, these partners don't get along.
There was a shotgun at some point.
Rob Rob shaved this morning, so you missed the dusty tomato. But Rob is off getting my pain meds and stuff that we need for our little trip tomorrow to the New York Ferry Festival. So I don't know if you'll get tomato Rob today or tomato Dusty today. But last time I saw Rob, he actually had his shirt on. He was leaving. You don't think we have game zones? Good catch. Thank you. Now you do. Relances wants to know if you're going to make me into tomato. I said, nope, you got your clothes on. We're safe. No, do not lift your shirt up. No, put your shirt back. Do not. Go.
You're welcome, Relances.
All right.
You looked at the movie posters, right?
Yeah, we looked at all the movie posters.
Yeah, I remember that.
And then we
I-
talked. I don't know if we need to talk to these guys again or if we've got to go someplace else. I get.
I'm sorry. But the cats are not out.
Well, it's going to be MA as soon as you leave again. Let's see. I don't see anything new in the codex, so I'm trying to remember where we have to go now. The map is X'd out, so I guess we're not done here. Okay,
You'd have to leave the building first, right?
possible. Just in case, I want to. Well, let's see if Olivia has
Oh,
anything
it's
more to
you.
say.
How can I help you, gentlemen?
The long dark and all shades of dusty. I don't think we're doing that kind of stream. That's a dusty after dark thing.
Look, we really don't want to dig into your personal life, but
But what exactly is my
Ooh, more
relationship with
Abe
Mr. Wessler?
Oh,
And
this
how
is good
close am I
information.
to him?
Yes.
you don't beat around the bush, ma'am.
Well, actually, I remember.
I don't have time to chit-chat, Mr. Featherland. So yes, I'm not one to beat around the bush. And no, I'm not sleeping with Mr.
So
Wessler.
she's a genuine assistant.
Well, thanks for the
Mhm.
quick and straight answer.
Anything else?
Oh,
Okay, Ibn's gone.
we can ask more questions, it said. Let's see what he
What's
says
your
about
relationship
Natasha.
with Miss Natasha Katsenko?
We've talked
I
about
like that name.
That's all.
I know. It's whoever did this just was a genius.
There's no
And I guess there's a
tension
sequel,
between
too.
You know, the pretty secretary.
Well, thank you for your compliment, Mr. Featherland. No, no tension. Natasha's an intelligent woman. I respect her.
Is that mutual?
Do we believe what she's saying?
That I can't
I
tell.
kind of do.
So she's not a suspect at the moment.
Do you come here often, Olivia?
No, not really.
Oh, so it's unusual she's here tonight.
Well, okay. Thanks.
You're welcome.
I imagine that might
You
mean
know,
Ibn
Ibn's
doesn't
not as
hear that
ferocious as
often.
you'd think.
Which makes sense
On
because
the
Ibn's,
contrary,
Natasha.
He's become
And
very
well,
different
Natasha
recently.
told us she only performs 4 times a year, and this is one of those nights. So that means he's there for that, which means Olivia only comes when Ibn comes.
I heard. Don't you find that
Oh, that she
weird?
owns the Czar
A
Club.
sudden change of heart?
Yeah, because Natasha. Well, he used to own it. He bought it
Sometimes
for
an
her.
animal just has enough.
He bought
Right.
it.
Fed up
so-
and wants a change. I
And
deeply
the Lances is
Okay,
over
later,
there
Lances.
being Arnold. I'll be back.
Well, thank you for your honesty,
You
ma'am.
too. Whatever you're up to, have fun doing it. All right, so the weekend house, I think, is what
If
we
I'm
need to
not
find
mistaken,
next, because I think
Natasha has a weekend house in Flowerville.
I think we need to go to Flowerville.
Yeah, that's right.
Can you tell me anything about it?
I've never been there. Allegedly, it's beautiful. Elegant and luxurious. Just like Natasha herself.
So we found out Natasha goes alone to that place 1 week in a month, and even Ibn didn't know why. You think the hench? Well, you never know. It can't hurt to ask the
Excuse me,
henchman
pal.
something.
My name is Santino Featherland.
Copycat.
Gabriel, what do you want? Chickens.
Do you happen to know where Mr. Wessler went?
Do you take me for a fool? Get out of here while I'm in a good mood, birds.
Okay. Thanks, big boy.
That's funny. All right, so let's look around the room.
Box fella. Let's see.
And Big Buck and the stage where we saw her perform.
Ooh, check the stage.
You know, Sonny, I love Laura, and I swear I'm gonna marry her one day. But I gotta admit, that Natasha woman has turned even my head.
I wouldn't mess
Even.
with Laura if I were you, pal. Wouldn't even think about it. There are few women as dangerous as her. and not just because she's a predator.
You're telling me.
Yeah, that's the only thing. Yeah, that's the only thing there is to do there.
Wonder if we'll ever get to see her.
Laura,
This is
I
the
hope
life,
so.
huh? What's this guy do? Real estate?
He looks like a coat hanger to me.
That was actually.
I
Coat
try.
hanger.
Nice.
Okay, so this is just people to look at, not to talk to. So I think it's time to leave the club. We talked to Fillmore before.
Hey, Fillmore.
We'll see if he says anything new before we leave.
So, have you talked to Natasha?
In fact, yes. She was kind of mysterious.
Not kind of.
I bet she was. You know, I've never abandoned a case before. Not voluntarily, anyway. But that woman...
You're too old for this shit, huh?
As you say, pal.
That's exactly how I felt, too.
Before you leave, take this
Oh, we're
and
getting
examine it closely.
Okay.
What is it?
The reason I've decided all of this is not worth it for me.
Ooh, evidence.
That sounds encouraging.
Take care of yourselves, guys. This case, maybe it goes deeper than you'd think.
Oh, that makes my feathers stand on end.
Old croakers. You're safe while I'm here. Okay, I didn't say anything.
Okay, we gotta see what he gave us. That.
Come to daddy, darling.
He just. Oh, it's this.
The list.
We
Yeah.
stepped into it, didn't we?
What does it mean? There's a lot of names on this list. That's a lot of people to try to figure out.
Of all that's furry, what kind of a list is this?
Yeah.
Exactly. I have no idea, but I don't even want to find out.
Okay, so we don't know.
Those names, all top dogs. Maybe they play cards together.
Sure, that's
Bro.
very likely. Anyway, I pried this list out of a dead man's hand.
Oh.
Somebody dropped him outside the forest, a few miles from the Wessler residence.
I should have known she was keeping secrets.
Keeping secrets. She's the secret herself.
Thanks, Fillmore. This could be important.
So the list was in a dead
Don't
guy's
thank me.
hand.
Maybe I've just signed your death warrant.
Oh, thank you, sir.
Oh, shut up, Marty.
Calling booze darling, it's kind of weird, don't you think?
Says
Oh,
someone who
'cause you
calls
touched
his
it.
gun collection
Yeah.
his
They
hurry.
touched it.
Touche. I'll shut it.
Good birdie.
All right, so we've got that clue, which gives
we got
us
a
a
new part
spot
on the
on the map, which is the weekend
Ooh.
house.
Is there any optional stuff before we go there?
I'll look at that in a second. I want to take a look at the clues we just got. There's the list. Few names, respected Clawville. I would be wedding roster, but not the case. Yeah, this is what was on the brick. You weren't here, but that's all it said on the brick.
Right.
So- and then we've got Fillmore and his information.
Sorry,
Used to work, but now he doesn't. And who
I
else
like
is
these profiles. These are basically recaps for when you play
missed something.
play the
yeah.
game later.
Left suspiciously fast. Goes back to that.
Oh, there's a one over Natasha.
What she got? The list of names must have something to do. Well, it makes sense. Yeah. That's a given. There's Gabriel. Oh, he's a lynx. He's not a bobcat.
Yep.
From
Close.
Stowania. And you most likely a goon. Makes sense. Okay, so we got all that information. So let's look at the map again. Can we go anywhere else? There's the weekend house, the hot dog, Clawville BD. Nope, those are the only choices we got. So I think it's time.
What's the hourglass symbol mean again? I do not remember.
You see an hourglass symbol? Oh,
Yeah,
I don't remember what it means. I don't know, but we're gonna go.
so I know
weekend.
the police one is the this is the next part of the story. So maybe there's optional stuff, or I don't know.
Do you want to check it out then?
We'll check the hot dog We'll check the hot dog real
Ooh,
quick
a
and
nice
see if
cup
there's any
of
new.
coffee a la Zip,
See
huh?
what it does.
We're not here for the coffee,
Right.
Marty.
Oh,
Zip
we're gonna
always
ask.
knows more than what he lets
Okay.
on.
If
So we
he
get to talk.
forgave us
Okay,
for
so it is
wrecking his
optional
joint
stuff.
last
So we
time.
should head to the other places before
He'll
we
never
head to the
forgive us, Marty, but
weekend house.
we helped him out of trouble so many
This is
times.
the same
he's not
dialogue we
gonna
had
have
when
any
when we
choice.
went to go see him, though.
I hope you're right, old bird.
Because they're talking about how they broke this. They haven't talked to him since they broke the place up. This is the same dialogue. We've done this. Yeah, this is exactly the same as it was last time. I think the hourglass means we've done it before.
All right. Oops, I
Weekend
keep on
house.
trying to click on the screen.
Well, if there's one thing I'd learned during 20 years of detective work,
That's a
it's
lot
that
of
if
traffic.
someone wants to meet you at a remote location at night, you should bring an army for backup. One time, me and Marty were stupid enough to underestimate a situation like that, and we never really recovered. And yet, here we were again, about to step alone into something hauntingly familiar.
I love their use of red.
Only one tactic remained, as the old dogs say. Balls to the wall.
Ugh, this place gives me the creeps.
I wouldn't say I like it either.
Let's take a look around before we go inside.
Textbook.
I'm telling you, it's a trap.
Shut up, Marty.
Oh no shit.
Well, there's the same horror
Ah.
that was on the brick.
So, this
got
is
color.
the word. What can I say? The message is loud and clear.
Yeah, what matters is who is it for and what does it mean?
Well, they do call it painted red, so
I can't misunderstand that if I wanted to.
We'll see.
Wait a second, did that bimbo put a spell on you? As you used to say, don't let it cloud your objective judgment, boss bird.
Watch who you're talking to, boy.
all
Hey,
right.
look, something that's not red or gray. You should click on it.
Oh, that's a yellow shoe. We've never seen a color yellow before. This is neat.
Damn. Maybe she just lost it when she hurried into the house.
Yeah, right.
That's a little
Do you think it
suspicious.
belongs to Natasha?
No idea. Do you think I measured her feet when I was in her room?
Not sure I want to know, but I wouldn't be surprised.
That's suspicious. That means a woman probably got nabbed, right?
Let's see what else is out here.
Nothing but the entrance. Can I go any farther? Nope, that's
Nope,
all.
that's
Oh, car
Car
trunk.
trunk.
Chicken police, hands up.
Of course, he brought the gun.
Marty, that's enough.
I kind of feel safer that Marty brought the
Guns,
gun.
yeah.
Because I think
Because that
this-
gun is definitely different than the one in the trunk.
Marty, before we enter, did you bring Big Bertha?
Of course, she's in the trunk.
It's time to get Her Majesty out.
So we gotta go back to the trunk and get it out.
That's what I like to hear.
Okay, so I guess now we pick it up. Yep, now we can
Let's
pick it up.
go.
Hello, my beauty.
I definitely feel better
New
about
item.
this.
Just don't point it at me.
Yeah, that's not how you handle. That's not gun
Again.
safety. There, this is not what you do, Sonny.
Aw, scared? Take it easy. I swore I'm not gonna shoot you again.
Very gallant of you, partner.
What, are you still pissed at me? I'm happy to remind you why you got shot the first time.
I get it. Just shut the fuck up already.
We've not been told why he shot him.
No, we have not.
You pick the shells? No. Okay. I know. The reason why he's not on the police force right now, he's suspended, and the two of them have a very rough relationship. Is something happened? We don't know what that caused him to shoot Marty. But we don't know why. But I'm gonna turn on cat cam and put it on the couch because that's a Kevin being derpy.
It's the nothing.
Enjoy the derpy Kevin. He's attacking the couch.
What?
Oh my god, Kevin, stop attacking the couch. Yeah, Kevin's gone. Kevin's going nuts. But it's the nothing.
What was that?
Forget it. Just an old quote from a movie. It means it's fucking dark in here.
Oh, I do the same thing when the dark clouds come over. Then nothing. That's straight from Neverending Story.
Mm-hmm.
Flashlight.
I didn't bring one.
How did they not bring one?
Me neither. What a pair
Yeah,
of
you'd
fucking
think.
professionals.
One's an ex-cop, one's actual cop. They should have flashlights. Yeah, I do the nothing all the time. Where's Farquhar? I have Farquhar on my desk too, unless he got stolen by someone again. I'm looking to make sure he's not on the floor.
Kevin took your dragon.
Well, it's small enough that that sometimes I walk off with my dragon, and it looks like, yeah, I don't see Farquhar because he's only this big. My Farquhar, he's a little tiny guy, but I don't see him, so I think I have to chase down. So Kevin, what did you do with Farquhar? He's just having fun on that couch, but the
Hey, chilling.
camera's having a hard time because he's moving too much. Someday I'm gonna get a camera that can handle your activity and won't blur. I can fix the blur right now. 1 second. Properties. Deactivate. Activate. Not done. There we go. Yeah, now he's clear.
Yep.
There's a lot of fun references in this.
But you do have a shotgun with you.
Oh yeah.
We should have shotguns for this kind of
I'm
deal.
petting Cinder now, in case everyone's wondering why hands going up and down weirdly.
Is that from an old movie?
No, it's an original.
Figures.
All right, we're going inside. That's not good. That's a dead body.
Yep, that's the Natasha's assistant.
She was
That's
lying on
yeah.
the floor,
That's
as
the
if
one
she
that
was
came
sleeping.
to hire us.
She looked peaceful.
I don't remember her name.
Almost.
Deborah.
The large pool of blood ruined the picture. Poor, delicate Deborah. Maybe you were too pure and innocent for this city. But in the end, its filth pulled you under. You know, no animal can swim in high heels.
Wild gods. Fuck even.
Yeah, it's her. Deborah. The girl who came to my office.
I figured. But what the hell happened? Was it Natasha?
I don't think this was
Is this what she
Natasha.
wanted us to see?
No,
Me
this is
neither.
whoever threw the brick.
No. I mean, I don't think so, Marty. She seemed very attached to the girl, and I believed her. Furthermore, she has no motive to kill her. Natasha meant some object. Something maybe the killer wanted, too. And the poor girl was trying to protect it.
Did she seem that kind of girl?
She risked a lot simply by coming to see me. She would have done it for her mistress.
Good point.
Why is she naked? Was it sexual? I mean, there's no sign of struggle. She seems untouched. Maybe she knew her assailant. Was it lover?
This looks premeditated. So far, the messages have appeared in weird places, but this is a new level. It's no longer just about empty threats.
Well, maybe Natasha's on her way here right now. Or she was already here and something happened to her, too. Kidnapped.
That's
or
some
worse.
horrible thoughts, isn't it? I can get both cats and the cat came at the same time. Oh, I can because they're attacking each other. Never mind.
Those are possibilities, but we can't wait. We don't have time for guessing. Search the house. Search everything. The room's not trashed. Whoever did this wasn't looking for the same thing we are.
Or they knew exactly where to find it. Wait, what are we looking for exactly?
I have no idea.
I was just saying,
but it's
she
something
didn't tell us
important.
what it was.
Things like that have a way of getting noticed when you come across them.
Amen to that.
I think this is the most active cat cam we've had in a while.
Yeah.
Oh, there he goes. Kevin's just running amok, and Cinder's like, I just want to lay here on cat cam. All right, so now we have to explore this room. Let's see what we have to explore.
Strange sculpture, family photo.
Well,
weird
there's mostly
painting.
all here, except for the phone. So let's look at the weird painting first.
Yep.
It's an exceptionally beautiful piece. What does it depict, I wonder?
I have no idea, Sonny. It's so art. I'm scared to have an opinion.
That's what TJ would say. Oh, look at the family photo.
What is it called? Impression? Impressionism? No.
I call it modern art because Impressionism, you can still tell what it's about. It's just a little blurry. This is just splotches, so it's true, just modern art.
Post-modern, maybe?
Yeah. But
Let's
look
see,
at
I see parents
this
and
has
3
got to be
kids,
her.
I think.
That's probably Natasha.
One in the
the
middle,
baby.
yeah.
Yeah. And look, there's an award for her acting. Things to
Oh,
remember.
that looks like a hood ornament to me.
Oh, we can actually. That's an award.
This must be Natasha's family.
Wealthy.
Do you think she's from the Stavonian
How we can
Tsar's
tell.
family?
Oh. If she's from the Tsar's family and she's dating the mafia, this has got even more
Oh,
deadly.
nobody could have survived that massacre. But I'm sure this family was also close to the fire.
What is she doing here anyway? What, an alias? Keeping secrets, and now this case? Do you think it's all connected somehow?
Everything's connected.
Let's not draw hasty conclusions, Marty.
All right. I can see why they're saying wealthy families. Wealthy families back in the time frame of when this was done were the only ones that could afford to do family portraits because, you know, that's expensive.
That's a
stuff.
military uniform.
And that's definitely military. And it looks like she's got 2 brothers.
What is this exactly?
A human. Mythical creature. Quite the cult in Iveria. The whole country's full of these statues.
So humans are mythical in
Does
this
it
world.
mean anything?
That's funny.
They say humans are the keepers of secrets and the messengers of chaos and destruction.
I love this
You
lore.
don't think...
Let's take a closer look.
See how it's got a
Closer
plaque?
look.
Damn, just like in the adventure books. Rich animals are all insane.
You have a point.
Yeah, what is with it with rich people in secret rooms?
That's a good point, because that definitely did something.
Oh, you can't be serious. Is this some kind of...
Yeah, it's a riddle, Marty.
But it doesn't make any sense. Why use something as simple as this when a 4-digit number is almost impossible?
An idle whim, or the riddle has a meaning.
What riddle?
Maybe. 4 animals into 4 places. What does it represent?
Think, Marty. Where did we see 4 animals holding something in their hands?
Picture?
Isn't that the...
No, it's 5, isn't it?
I'm thinking of the crest on the police station, right?
Oh, yeah.
Doesn't that have 4 animals in it?
That might, but I want to take a look at this clue they're talking about. Oh, no, look. The Tsar Club, look. Nope. Treat her like a gentleman.
Molly, my ex-wife. What do you have to do with all this?
Because look, there's 4 animals. Each one of them is holding something. No? No, they're... What is...
No.
No? No, maybe not. So there's nothing here then. 4 animals. That are
Well,
holding-
look. See,
Go
can you click on the door thing then?
One sec.
Or,
I want to see what this... There's something in the codex. I'm not finding it here. Oh, this is about humans.
Oh.
We bring correspondence. Some believe humans are messengers of Nakavadi, the god of nothingness, and usually depicts them as angels with wings. I love how humans are just... Yeah, chaos destruction. I can see how we would be a mythical creature like this. I can see it.
mm-hmm.
Now we got probably the thing about dead body. Yeah. There's another
Right.
people?
And we got something about Marty.
See, Deborah shocked Marty quite a bit. I can understand why. I know it's not going to be a routine case. Didn't want to drag this feather duster into anything like this. Okay, yeah, because...
Regrets.
Yeah. Deborah's dead. Where horrors written on her back too. Okay. So now we know all the clues. We didn't look at the empty fireplace. Oh. Oh, I see. So in order to get into the safe, we have to know what we have to know what the clue is about the animals. 4 animals. Is there anything in this room that'll give us a clue? Well, let's see what the phone has
We
to
should
say.
call the department. Anonymously, of course.
Do you still remember the number? I haven't called my own workplace in years.
Cretin. Of course I remember. 555-111.
Is it? Since when?
How are you two gonna do this anonymously?
Because back then they couldn't trace the
You
phone
know
calls.
what
They
you
got,
sound
Since they
like.
invented the
all you gotta do is
telephone.
muffle the receiver back then. Not that I would ever understand how this works, but if you take the phone off the cradle, you put a piece of cloth over the receiver, and then speak in a different voice, they'll never know it's you, and there's no way to trace it. Don't ask me how I know these things.
I'll
Yeah,
take
of
your word
course.
for
I
it.
knew that. I was just
Criminal.
testing you.
Scum.
Yeah, right.
I grew up in a different time. All right, so we gotta do pick it up, and we gotta do 5, 5,
5,
5, 1,
1, 1, 1.
1. And
Clawville PD, how can I help you?
I found a corpse. A woman. She's dead. Cold.
Wow.
The address is Rochester Street, 37, Flowerville.
Sir, please, would you repeat that?
Rochester Street, 37. Write it down and hurry up for the sake of the wild ones. Hurry! Hurry!
Like a pro.
bro. Yeah.
Yep, like I've done it before.
Oh, yeah. I almost forgot.
How can
Okay.
you forget a case like that? How many times have you seen a three-headed monkey in your life?
A 3-headed monkey?
I have a memory of a chicken, you know?
That's for sure. Now let's get the hell out of here.
What?
3-headed monkey.
That's what they're saying.
Yeah, come to think of it, we haven't seen any simians,
No, not yet.
have we?
Message. Here, too.
Yes, but this isn't about Deborah, and wasn't meant for her.
It was meant for Natasha.
Obviously.
What have we gotten ourselves into, Sonny?
I don't know, Marty, but let's get ourselves out of it as soon as possible.
So do we want to play with the safe before we go? Because the only thing we haven't done is tried to make the safe be...
Is
Can we touch it? Oh, we can. Look.
yeah, lion, coyote,
So that's a crane, a wolf,
crane,
a peregrine
wolf,
falcon,
falcon, lion,
lion, fox, rhino, sheep. I just remember someplace where
Yep.
we saw 4 animals holding something in their hands. What was the animals? I don't know.
Yeah, the only thing I can think of
Hi, Rem.
is that is our
Hey.
club thing, and then the crest in the police station. That was about it's the city's crest or something like that. It was hanging above in the
Yeah.
top of the build
I
room.
don't remember what that looked like. Do you remember what the Czar Club flyer had? Was it these animals?
No, because I think one of them was like a ferret or something. We can back away and look
Yeah,
'Cause
let's do that.
because we have the Czar thing in our bag, and the police station is a place we can go to.
Okay, so this looks like a pigeon, a ferret, a rhino, and a cheetah. So those do not match. And I don't.
Ironic, but ever since I've been on furlough,
Oh,
with
it's,
only my
so it's a fake badge, so we can't really see. So we need more information before we can do that.
Is there any other places over here we haven't looked yet? In here we looked.
It doesn't go any farther that direction. That's the thing. It only there's.
Nope.
Yeah, so I guess we have to exit. What kills me is that I feel like we're missing something big here. But we don't know what to do because this is probably what we need to be in. All right, so I guess we exit.
Yeah, but we need to know what the animals are, though.
And we don't. You can hear them coming, so I guess we better get out of here before they do. I hear sirens.
Yep, get the map.
Okay, so there's Top Dog. PD. Let's go to the PD and take a look at what the above the
I
thing.
don't know, Sonny. What exactly are we doing here?
Let's hope we can learn something about Natasha and Ibn by sniffing around before we visit that weekend
Oh, you're
house
supposed to
in
sniff around
Flowerville.
before you go to the flower.
Learn
Oops.
something from Phyllis and
Yeah, 'cause
Roy's.
Oops.
Well, I wasn't exactly.
Yeah,
thinking
and
about
remember
them.
when we went to Hot
Rem says
Dog,
hello, kitty.
Hot Dog,
Yeah,
that they said
figures.
something about here that the proprietor might know something about the list.
How's it going tonight,
Okay,
boys?
so we'll go back into there.
Uneventful so far, Sonny. But now that you're rolling together again, I suppose we'll have some excitement to look forward to.
What do you mean?
Are you kidding? Last time you shot up a theater, and if I remember correctly, each other.
So
A theater?
so it happened in a theater.
That was a complicated evening.
I sure.
Oh, hey, Rem.
Complicated.
How's it going?
Rem's hanging out with us before they go to bed. All right, so I want to go in here.
Yeah, see, there's that.
Yeah, there's a crane holding a sword. There is a sheep.
Crane,
Is that a fox or a wolf? And a lion.
looks like a fox, lion.
Okay, so I don't have anything to write anything down with. We need to remember that it's crane and then lion and then sheep and then fox. Got that, kitty?
Give me a minute.
Okay.
I've got.
We're investigating a murder, Rem.
Word pad.
So we do crane and lion on the one side and sheep and fox on the other. We'll have it.
Okay, so crane. Crane is top left. Then we'll go. Top right is the sheep, right?
Yep.
Sheep. Then fox. Then lion. Got it.
Okay.
Thank goodness for WordPad.
I don't think the crows are doing anything in this instance, no.
Nah.
But what I do think, we need to go back here before they show up and do that safe. Okay, so what was it?
Okay, starting at the top left.
Okay.
Is the crane. Top
Okay.
right is the sheep.
Okay.
See, bottom
murder
right is
crows,
fox.
okay. Bottom right is a fox. Okay.
And the bottom left is the lion. No. Woohoo!
Hello there. What could this be? Maybe a piece of a painting.
And there's some kind of squiggle on it. The signature of the painter? Yeah, I can't make it out.
That's gonna be important. Okay.
Let's look at it real quick. It's in your bag.
It's a piece of a painting. Judging by how well it was hidden, I'm sure this is what Natasha wanted to show us.
I don't remember seeing a painting anywhere that has a piece ripped off it, though. Now we get out of here before the police show up, and we go show the list to what's his nuts at Hot Dog. Now we understand how this works. Okay, into the Hot Dog.
I think the.
Jeez, boys. Out of
Zip.
2,000 joints in the city, how to end up here, huh?
Hello to you too, Zip. How's it hanging?
I had no problems until now.
Ah, don't be such a drama queen. We just want to ask you a couple of questions, then we're out of here.
And we won't even trash your place this time. What do you say?
Do you believe
I
that?
say let's get it over with very, very quickly, chickens.
Relax, pal. We'll be as fast as a hummingbird.
They're chickens.
I'm not your
Is
pal.
that racist?
And you're as far from a hummingbird as I'm from a polar bear.
Oh, come on,
Probably
Zip.
should
Don't
count
be
as
so hard on
racist
yourself.
or speciest. All right,
It's the same. It's the same thing. That's Eagle.
that's new.
Do
Try
the
this.
speak
So,
first.
out with it.
We've just come from the Tsar Club, Zip. Who do you think we met?
If I can guess one, I'd say, was it His Majesty Hobart Ibn Wessler, the Rat Prime himself?
Bet on,
Hobart.
pal.
What
Hobart,
a
that's a name.
surprise. So, what do you want to know? Just because I don't know anything.
Of course, he knows
don't.
nothing.
Just a
You
couple
believe that one, right?
questions.
Go on, boys. Hurry
Yeah,
up, will ya?
sure.
Get my meds.
Yeah.
Please.
Well, I was gonna do something else before your med.
What are you doing before my
They're
meds?
rolling.
Oh my god, you didn't. Oh, oh, kitty.
Oh, murderer crows. What?
Rob just handed me roses.
You know. I mean,
Oh, that's nice.
This is beautiful. Look at how pretty this is. I guess we are going to the prom tonight. Thank
it's kind
you.
of the whole thing.
Dinosaur
I
prom.
don't do the prom if I don't give you roses first. I gotta show up at your door with roses.
I guess we're going for the full prom experience. Thank you, honey. Oh, he's never been to prom, so he's got to go all out. All right. So, let's see if we can ask him about the strange list of names.
Look
Yep.
at this, Zip.
Holy crap, what's this? The guest list at a king's birthday party.
Hey,
King.
that's not even a bad guess.
So they have a king, I guess.
What do you make of it?
This piece of paper's from so high up where I've never been myself, boys, so don't ask me.
Doesn't know anything.
Oh, ask about the whiskey.
Whiskey?
Look what we
Okay.
That could be
found,
funny.
Zip.
Furry hell. Who'd you beat to death for that?
Beat to death? Who do you think we are? We simply confiscated it.
You sneaky broilers. I'll give you $50 for it.
That's gotta be some good
Don't
whiskey.
make me laugh.
Broilers.
It's worth 3 times that.
Oh, come on, give me a break.
Tough luck, Trash Panda.
I guess we'll
I
finish it up.
haven't heard that in
We
a while.
also ran into
Filmar?
Filmar,
Filma? Who's that?
a grumpy old raggedy-ass hawk. His manners are even worse than mine. Ring a bell?
You mean Marlowe?
Was
I forgot he
Marlowe.
changed his name.
Now he goes by Filmar Lowe.
Which is just as Marlowe mixed up a little bit with no E.
What's it called? Bananagram?
I don't remember what's
Was that what that
called
means?
yet,
I see.
but it's
So
something.
that means he's still alive? Yeah, I'm almost not surprised. The old guy has a reputation of being indestructible, huh?
He is. And he gave us something that could mean something.
That's
And we
okay.
did the list.
Why is there a frightened cat on here?
We spoke to
Yep, hit it.
Natasha.
Ah,
She's
Natasha's
scared.
frightened cat.
Natasha.
Okay.
Well, it's not good life insurance
Uh.
to be the girl of the most powerful gangster in the city.
It's not about that. Someone's been writing offensive messages to her. She feels threatened.
I only know that every second husband in the city wants to have her, and every second wife wants to wring her neck because of that. Nothing else.
Thanks, Zip. But we're not any further ahead.
But not further back, right?
True. All right. I guess we gotta find out why there's a seagull all of a sudden standing here. Oh, he's not talking. Oh, there we go. Let's look at him first.
Damn it, what's...
Story.
I think I still owe him a
2%.
great big left hook.
What did he do this time?
A scribber they know.
Nothing. Just since I first met him, I wanted to punch him in the face.
I can understand that.
It's a news guy. I can understand that too. Some of
Hello,
them are
Timothy.
ra-
Scribblers don't
not great to
celebrate
talk
New
to.
Year's.
Hello, boys. What a pleasure to see you. Answering your question, no, not really. Not me, anyway. I'm always where the story is.
Mm-hmm. And where's the story now? I can't see it anywhere.
It just stepped through the door, pal.
Oh, you mean us? Well, I think I'll have to disappoint you.
The chicken police are back together? I can't let that go without an ink stain, am I right?
No, Timmy, you can. We're not working. We're just having a little fun, that's all.
I'm not buying that, boys.
You'll have to, Tim.
We'll see about that.
Yeah, we can't question him more, so that's all we got. Okay, so we gotta be careful because he's out. He's on to us. Everything else isn't changed.
Menu, door.
Doodles.
Yeah, the whole meat substitute thing is interesting.
I think that's interesting too. Yeah, the idea that they're trying to make it so the carnivores don't eat the prey.
And then that Marty eats it.
Yeah.
But again, chickens will eat meat if it's
They will. They'll eat.
Available.
Chickens are interesting birds. I raised 2 as pets, and it's neat what they will do.
Lars Blackberry.
Loud annoying. Fortunately, he's the #1 fan of the chicken police.
Salt water.
Eventually, they might need him, though. If he's the best investigative reporter in
Douchebag,
Clawville, he could actually help
bastard.
them.
Annoying little shit.
So, this guy actually might help us. If he's
True.
a fan and all that. Okay, so... Oh, we get to sit here? They can't see them, but I can. Did you cut them too? Oh, thank you. I didn't expect that. I sent you to get my meds, not these. And the green screen can't even show them well. It's funny. Even the yellow's having a hard time with. It's invisible flowers. Oh, we are going to prom. Yeah, it looks like we.
Yeah, but
It wants us to go back to Clawville, so there must be something we missed there.
must have to talk to somebody. Probably the receptionist. You know, the person we called into.
Oh yeah.
Probably Monica. Yeah.
So soon? That was fast. Almost a record.
Sorry, Mon. We're just here for a little, info.
When are you not here for that, boys? How about wish me a happy birthday for a change?
What? Is it your birthday today?
How did they not know that? They've
Of
worked
course
with her
not.
for how long?
Don't be silly,
Oh.
Marty. You know exactly when it is. We've talked about it a dozen times.
Okay, she's just playing with them.
Of course I know.
Yeah.
So, could you help us with this and that?
Of course, boys, but be quick about it. I'm in over my head with paperwork and blood boils breathing down my neck.
We'll be quick like a hurricane.
Okay, that gives us an opening to talk to her with questions. Strange
Listen, Mon,
names.
a reliable old friend shoved this into my hand. Could you take a quick glance at it?
Quite an imposing list. What could those numbers mean? It could be a date even, but no. This is something else.
That's what
give us
we
a
were
clue.
thinking too, and we got nowhere. But you see a lot of documents. So, is there anything familiar about this?
Unfortunately not, boys. The names are imposing indeed, but based on this, it could be almost anything. The richest of the rich get together on all kinds of excuses.
Huh, it must be a secret cult.
Oh. Actually, because we saw the human figure. Marty might be onto something.
It could be, of course, but also anything else. I'm sorry I couldn't help you more.
Ah, don't mention it, Mon. Thanks for your time.
Or, wait a minute.
Oh, she
There
found
is
something.
something.
Oh, stop teasing us, Mon.
I'm sure you've noticed that all the names in the list are men, right?
Oh. That is a big.
No, not yet.
Yeah, of course we noticed.
Thanks for the observation, Monica.
Don't mention it. I'm just a receptionist.
I was good at repeating
Guess who
everybody
we
else.
met today in person, Mon?
King Hector III?
Even better, the one who commands the king.
Wait a minute. Hobart Wessler?
Damn right. Hobart Ibn Wessler in the flesh.
Wow.
Hungry,
And you're
I didn't
still
eat breakfast, so I'm
alive.
gonna eat at your
That's
apartment,
quite an
Patty.
accomplishment.
Oh, so people that meet Wessler die. That's
But
interesting.
seriously, have you heard that he wants to get out of the black market business? Allegedly, he's trying to clear his name with some kind of new meat substitute.
Okay, what if the meat substitute is actually meat?
His
A
name's
Soylent
gonna be
Green kind
rather
of
difficult to
situation?
clear.
It's a
Oh,
heroic
you
and
caught a
impossible
chinchilla.
venture.
I did? I did.
Yeah.
I haven't heard about it, but it's an interesting addition to what I know.
I knew I hit the button.
Which is?
Ibn's been acting very strange lately, and he left most of his business dealings to one of his goons, Mickey. Also known as the Butcher, the Mongrel, and the Slayer.
That sounds like a nice guy.
Yeah, we once had the pleasure of meeting him.
That's all I know, boys. I know it's not very much, but it's something, I guess. I'll keep my ears open.
Thanks, Mon.
Hey, Olivia's
We saw
on the
a
list.
Pretty good show at the Czar Club tonight.
Good for you, I guess. Natasha?
Natasha. She performed her new song. She also sang about why she called us there. Or rather, me.
And?
That's confidential, Dollface. Anyway, I can't help wondering about that woman. Her past is a mystery, and I couldn't draw much out of her in person either.
Women like her always have something to hide, Sonny. I think that's exactly what makes men fall head over heels for them.
I know another broad who's all mysterious.
Oh yeah? What's her name? I'll look her up if we have a file on her.
Marty, shut up.
That's
Oh,
good.
you mean me, right?
Yep.
All mysterious, full of secrets, and grace.
I didn't even hear that, Marty.
And then Olivia.
Do we have a file on a woman called Olivia Blackwig? She's currently working as Ibn Wessler's assistant.
We don't have a file on her, but there are a few Blackwigs that could be related to her. Mountain goat, crow, or caiman.
Crow, around 30 to 35. A very pretty socialite.
Maybe we have a
Pretty
catch
seems to
then.
know who she is.
Theodore Blackwig was a rather influential banker until he went bankrupt. He died a few years back, but his daughter could have ended up in the same social circles as Ibn.
And since they lost their money, she took a job as his assistant.
Makes sense.
Yeah, it would fit the picture. But it's a big city, Sonny. There are maybe more than one Crow family with a Blackwig name living here.
Thanks,
you
Mom.
should have Fana.
I'm glad I could help, boys, as always. If it doesn't take a lot of my time, that is.
We know, we know. We're not even here anymore.
Okay, so we know a little bit more. I don't know if there's anything else they want us to do in here.
We can always talk to the terrier in front of us. I think he's the only one, the officer that actually likes us. Bosco.
Oh yeah, that's
Hey,
true. He
big
does.
guy.
Hey, Cox, what's up? Back here so soon? Did you get nostalgic all of a sudden, Sonny?
I'd rather be anywhere else than here, Bosco, but we're sniffing around on a case.
Hoo-hoo. Are you trespassing again?
Who? Us? What are you thinking?
No, just an old case. Still open.
Here comes
Not official,
the
but not
boy.
active either.
Hello.
We're not bothering anyone.
Welcome.
You know, old habits die hard.
I know. I'm just messing with you. So, how can I help you?
Okay, so we can ask him questions. Let's find out some stuff. I want to start with strange lists of names.
Listen, Bosco, what do you make of this list?
Maybe it's the guest list of some fancy ball. These
If
are
it's
some
just
rather
men, though, that's
influential
not it.
names, the ones I recognize anyway. Movie stars,
Still saying it's a cult.
politicians,
Whoa,
a few
count
names
to
from
the
Council
12.
of 12 even, if I'm not mistaken.
See? I'm
not.
telling you, I think it is
Are you blackmailing them?
a cult.
Because if you are, I'll gladly accept a nice big juicy bone in exchange for my silence.
Stop screwing around, Bosco. It has nothing to do with our case.
Which is what, exactly?
We're still not gonna tell you.
You probably know Fillmore
You
because
still
he's an old
remember
dog.
Fillmore?
Yeah.
Do you mean Philip? Of course I remember. He's got quite the reputation with that Fillmore alias.
We just met him. Small world, huh? Do you know what he's up to these days?
Yeah, as far as I know, he's investigating petty blackmail cases and sneaking after poor bastards cheating on their wives.
Anything else? Did he get mixed up in something that stirred up a storm recently?
Yeah, I don't know about that. We haven't seen him at the PD for a while. He's usually a frequent visitor. Why? Did he run into some fishy business again?
Possible, Bosco. But I'm not sure he'd want to make the same mistake.
Wise decision.
Okay.
And then
So he's been around the station
Listen,
a
Bosco,
while.
what have
so...
you heard about that singer, Natasha Katsenko?
You mean that little bimbo fooling around with Ibn Wessler? They say she's the jackpot, but I've never been into cats, you know.
You
Yeah,
couldn't be
dog
more
and cat.
racist if you tried, Bosco.
Don't misunderstand me. I don't have a problem with cats at all. I'm simply allergic to them. I can't stand being around them. I don't even take cases with cats.
Good for you. I should have used that excuse myself.
Why? Is your investigation related to her?
What? No, of course not. We just came from her show. That's why I asked.
And what's she like?
Well, I guess your cat allergy would go away for the rest of your life if you met her.
Really? Maybe I'll have a go and see for myself one day.
All right, so that's. There's a couple officers here, but would officers know much? Well,
I'm not sure.
well,
You can always try.
Jardine, one of the 7 female officers of the
7.
Clawville PD.
Wow, that's not a lot of female officers.
Officer Barkman, unwavering cop, and a slavering beast.
Okay, so it's just looking. Not
The heck
actually
does that
talking.
mean?
That means he's really good on the case.
You've already talked to those two.
There we go. Council 12. Clawville is a monarchy. Actual power is aside from the king's hand of Council 12. Whereas most animals think entirely, and the king himself is only a puppet symbol. The members of the council are the mightiest animals in the city after the king, employing not only politicians but influential businesses as well. I'm
Okay.
I'm thinking it's a cult, and I think that the highest people in the area are involved. Now what? We've been everywhere. Let's see if someplace else is opened.
Okay.
I guess we have to go back to the weekend house. 'Cause we did the hot
Yep.
dog. Yeah. All right, so we're back here.
You wrote that down?
It burned into my mind.
Okay.
Fair enough.
We looked at all that stuff. What did we miss? It's acting like we missed something, but we looked at everything, I thought. Empty fireplace, dead body, strange sculpture, word painting. We did this. We got the piece.
Yep.
We called the police.
Right?
What's left, kitty?
I am not sure. Like,
not-
yeah, I've tried this game once, but that was a long time ago.
Clearly, we must have missed something somewhere because it's not progressing.
Well, what new items do we have? We have the list and that piece of painting.
That's all we got is the list and the
Does
painting.
that go?
Painting.
Does that go to the painting?
Judging by how well...
Oh, the painting over the photo?
Maybe.
This looks like fur to me, but let's look at the strange painting.
Because the only paintings I know of was that and the. Is
yeah,
that
no,
one on the?
it's not that because this is a total. This is done with a heavy, thick. It looks like oils. The painting that the dice we have looks more like a lighter, like acrylic. So it's not that painting. Clearly we didn't do something the game wants us to do. Did we miss something in the hot dog? Because we did everything that was possible in the PD.
Yeah, we did pick up. Did we pick up? Did we pick up the painting after or before we went to the hot dog?
Might be after.
Everything all
See if
right,
Fly
old
Guy's
man?
got anything.
If there's something we can do for you...
That's
Well,
right, Fly
all
doesn't
right.
talk. I forgot about that. Never mind. Forgot Fly Guy can't talk.
Maybe Zip knows something about the painting.
That's possible.
Bugs is spelled wrong.
It's Zip. What do you expect?
Ooh,
Menu.
a nice pancake with hemp seed,
Oh.
chocolate, and black
I didn't eat
onions?
breakfast. I should not look at
I'd
the
rather have
menu.
somebody pull my beak off.
Black
Ah,
onions?
you used to be more daring.
Yeah,
Oh, it's a
and my
fantasy
back
world,
didn't
so who
hurt
knows what
either.
they've got.
Furry heavens, it's depressing being around you, Boss Bird.
Oh, I caught a dash one.
Hmm.
With a rock. I don't know what the rock is. All right, so Zip, do you have information on... No, there's nothing more here.
What's up, Zip? Quiet night, I see. And what's Timothy doing here?
That's exactly
Oh,
what
I was gonna
asked
ask
him
about
when
Timothy.
he wound up here. But yeah, he's a regular nowadays. He must be sniffing some kind of story about the hive.
About the riots? Have they reached here already?
I ain't seen nothing. More cops around, yeah, as you can see for yourself.
We're not on duty, Zip.
It's still the same. A cop's a cop. A lot come by, but besides beating up bugs, nothing much happens.
It will, Zip. I can sniff it in the air.
If you say so, Sonny, your sense of smell is better than mine.
Maybe once.
Okay, so that doesn't give us anything more.
Okay, talk to the scribbler
Do you
again, I
remember
guess.
that time when Zip made you wash dishes all night?
Do I remember? I'll never forget it. My feathers smelled of soap for a week.
At least you've learned your lesson. Never leave home without your wallet.
Because your partner won't help you out. But hey, wasn't it you who went out to buy a pack of smokes without your wallet tonight?
Well, that's different.
Yeah, right.
That's cruel. All right, Timothy, have anything more about him? Did we
don't
look
have
at
to
him
talk
closely?
to him, right?
No.
Impossible to avoid, Marty. Not if he hasn't gone blind or deaf since we last saw him.
Guess talk to him again?
Is that rag you work for still around, Tim?
You mean the most read and highest ranking newspaper of the city, the Clawville Chronicle?
Oh, yeah, that's what it's called.
I see that you still have your famous sense of humor, Sonny. Such a joy.
Yeah, I do.
Okay, nothing there.
I don't know. The jukebox is just a jukebox, right? Yeah.
Okay, that's their soundtrack.
Other than playing the music, there's nothing more you can do there.
Yeah, they have their entire playlist on YouTube. Just have to look up the game.
This is what
That's
they
cool.
call music these days?
And that's
You're
the same they
croaking
said
like
It's
before.
gonna be...
We need a
I
little
hope we're
global-
not stuck.
Maybe.
Okay. Clearly missed something. But what? We've talked to everybody here too. Yeah, we got no other new places to go either.
I don't know.
We need a cheat list. Quick, somebody. Oh wait, we
Do you
didn't look at the
remember
police
our
car.
old squad car?
It ended up in a swamp? Huh. I could never get over that. It was the best partner I ever had.
Ooh, that hurts.
That's, good to know, boss.
Truth hurts, pal.
Never mind.
Hmm.
I'll live with it.
Huh.
Uh,
As we talked to those guys,
yep.
I don't know what we're missing. We need a guide, I guess, because we did all that. We didn't look at the
Don't
vending
drink that
machine.
shit, Marty. It's bad for you.
Sonny, you're bad for my health.
Yeah, we are stuck.
Maybe look over the items again. Maybe there's something new.
We got the piece of the painting, the whiskey, the gun, the badge, the list, the cigarette, and the Czar Club. Which I like looking at because I'm trying to understand why his ex-wife is got something to do with this. Why do I have a message? Oh, one of my friends is live. Can't watch you now, sorry. Alright, so,
Molly, my ex-wife.
Click on the piece of the painting and maybe something else will come up.
It's a
I don't
piece
know.
of a painting. Judging by how well it was hidden, I'm sure this is what Natasha wanted to show us.
That's all.
It's
That's
gotta
all.
fit somewhere.
I know. Well, it won't be at the
Because
police
that's the only
station.
new thing we have.
Yeah.
Blood boils in there, and I don't want.
I wholeheartedly agree, partner.
So we
Let's
can't go to the office section. You're gonna lose mine, Kitty. We've been everywhere.
Okay, let's go with the weekend house.
Well, maybe we gotta call the police again to get it going. We called it too soon.
Maybe.
If this doesn't work, we gotta Google a guide for the game. No answer to the police. Okay, so we already did what needed to be done. It doesn't want to do more.
Okay. Shit. Was there anything on the body? Did we check the body for stuff? I know it just.
It just does this. I mean,
I really shouldn't be here, you know?
okay, we
It's
didn't do
New
this.
Year's Eve. I should be out partying, not dealing with this shit.
Well, it's a little late for that. I told you it was going to be a rough ride.
What you told me was it's gonna take a few hours, and it's practically nothing.
That is what he said.
And you
True.
believed me.
Yeah, I was an idiot.
Here you go.
All right, so we looked at the body.
Poor girl. How old was she? 20? 25?
Yeah, something like that.
What are we gonna do about her?
Nothing. We can call the police. Anonymously, of course.
Which we
Okay,
did.
we already did that.
And that's all there is. There's nothing else to click on except.
Poor thing.
Yeah, we're done
Okay,
with
that's
her.
out of stuff.
We called the police already.
Double. Okay, well, I'm thinking over the statue. We can double check the family photo and the weird painting again, maybe? After that, we can.
Look at those clothes. Could it be a military family?
Maybe. Or Stavonian fashion.
Your intuition always astounds me, Marty. What would I do without
That's a
you?
military
There you go.
family. Marty's wrong on that one. Clearly military.
Nice.
Yeah, it really is.
And that's all they're going to say about the weird painting. It's tilted, but we don't know why it tilted, and there's nothing else about it. Tilting usually means there's a secret, right? But I didn't see anything.
Yeah, we tilted it in that. Yeah, we tilted it, and that's what opened the puzzle, the fireplace puzzle.
Oh, okay. So we got a problem, Kitty.
Chicken. All right, let me.
We've been
Hopefully, I'll be
everywhere.
able to just. I'm gonna try isolate just the.
Because we went all over the place. We've done. The game is clearly stuck, and I don't know why. There's no place. This apartment is not a house. It's only one room.
Let's see. No, I don't want to. I don't want a whole walkthrough. I just want to know about the piece of painting.
Well, actually, if you look at the walkthrough, not to go ahead of us, but at this point, just see if there's anything we missed. That might be the way to find out. Yeah, there's nothing new in here. Because a walkthrough actually would help us. It would tell us what we missed, why the story's not progressing. And I wonder if doing the story out of order like we did soft locked us. It shouldn't have, but I wonder if it did. We are definitely stuck. There's nothing new in there.
Weekend house. Cutscene plot. It entered weekend house.
I'm gonna Google if you go out of order, does it soft lock you? Hi, Cinder. You want to help me type in my phone to Google? Oh, those are flowers.
It says they're supposed to be. It says they're supposed to be able to go to the Czar Club.
Yeah.
At this point.
That's why I'm wondering if we are out of. Because we went out of order, did we soft lock it? Cinder, leave the flowers alone. They're not gonna hurt you, Bubby. Come on, Google, open up my phone.
It says, okay, after puzzle, you look at the inventory, dial the police. Well, we did dial again. See if you can go back to it now. Go to the Czar Club now. I mean, sorry.
Hot Dog, Clawville PD. No. It's only give us Hot Dog and Clawville PD. That's it. Okay.
Oh, go back to the body and check the purse next to it.
There's a purse. Oh. We missed something.
Okay, cook the body.
There is a purse.
Oh, you can't see. Yeah, there it is.
That's what we missed.
Yeah, I think there is.
New item.
Okay, I'm gonna.
This might be
so
what we
a piece
need.
of a painting? That's it? And what's that smear on it?
It's too illegible to be a signature. It could be anything.
Well, maybe Natasha can help us. After all, this is what you wanted to show us, isn't it?
Well, that's if we find her. She should be here by now.
True. Well, then what's next? How about we peck around town some more?
We could do that, but I think we should gather what we know and try to figure out where we can go from here. Bourbon in my office?
You know what? After all this, I could use a drink.
Right answer.
There we go. Now
New location.
Okay. This
SN. Could be the initials of a person, a place, a company, or a club. Too many possibilities.
It's a
But we
business card
must
with
find out where it's from.
SN. Okay, so that's in her purse. And we got this here for places. What's our new place we can go to? Oh, a newsstand. Okay, we can go to a newsstand. Okay, so there's a hotel. That's our home. Czar Club and the newsstand. Kind of want to go to the newsstand before going to the office. Now we know. Don't go
And
to
then
that one.
okay, that's the.
So only the
Yeah,
hourglass
that's the
is
start
first. Why
So
is
we'll go to the newsstand and the Czar Club, and then we'll do the story.
Okay.
Should we say hi to the old beaver?
It's a beaver.
Feels like Kevin's playing with something.
Sure.
Well, they
Mullen
can see
is
orange.
An old friend, so he certainly
That's
deserves
Cinder.
a
Kevin's
hello.
behind the green
And
screen.
we
He's
do
we got one of
need
those rings with a
information.
ball in it that you bat it and it goes spins around in circles.
Like a tetherball.
He's having fun with that.
Cat tether.
Few people know as much about Clawville as the old wood chomper.
So we're gonna
An
talk to a
encyclopedia
beaver.
in the flesh.
Yeah, he always has something.
That doesn't look like a beaver though. Well, maybe it is. Let's go talk to Mullen. First, we'll look at
We're
him.
getting older and older, and Mullen's not changing a bit. Where's the justice in that?
He's just eternal.
There's
Like an
always
ancient
one.
god or something. Or the personification of the city.
What a lovely thought. But if the city took shape, it would most likely be some kind of vermin.
Yeah, true. But that wasn't very politically correct, coming from you, pal.
I don't think he is. I feel like Marty's
you know I didn't mean it like
terrible
that.
about politically correct and
Yeah,
racism.
I know, Marty. You're too good for this
I don't think
world.
anyone is good at
Aw,
it here,
thanks, boss.
except for
It
maybe
wasn't a
the
compliment, Marty.
receptionist.
Yeah, Monica or Monique or whatever her name is. Mon there. She is.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Let's talk to
Hey,
Mullen.
Hercule.
Oh, yeah, that
What's
is a
up,
beaver.
old friend?
Hello, me lads. It's good to see you. What are
Oh,
you doing
what an
around here?
Oof.
Well, you never see a cat go by.
We're working, Uncle Mullen, just like you. But I'm afraid we're also walking a little bit outside the law.
But it's New Year's Eve. Couldn't it wait a bit? Whatever the case is, it can't be that serious.
I'm afraid it is. Maybe you can help us with a few things. After all, you know everyone in the city.
What a compliment. But of course I'll help if I can. I know you ever since you appeared in the city. Young, fresh, full of ambition. And little Marty had been just a chick when he was already coming here every day with his daddy, eh? You're like me sons, so...
Oh, thanks, Uncle Mullen.
I like Uncle Mullen.
I do too. Let's ask him some questions. We'll
Eben's
start
a
at the top and
ruthless
work our way
gangster,
down.
that's for sure. But he's not bloodthirsty or stupid. You're not in danger until you're in his way. And that's not so easy to manage as the whole city's in his hands.
How come they never tried to approach you, Uncle?
What? Of course they've tried. They wanted to buy the whole area and build some huge parking garage on it. Mongrel Mick, Ibben's #1 pug, came here and threatened me more than once. If I hadn't dug me heels in, the others would have sold up. The lawyers behind me, even Biff, the owner of Chandler's. But I told them, over my
They
cold
didn't
dead
kill him
carcass.
for it. That's nice.
Oh, looks like it worked.
I'm too much for them, lads. Or I'm just too famous around here to get rid of. We could say Ibben's almost almighty, but he avoids scandal like rats avoid fire.
Makes
That's
sense.
a good one.
I'm a poor nobody, my lads, but my name still carries meaning. This place has always belonged to my family. If my dead body had been found here or in the Times, it would have caused a scandal, even without any evidence. So, he usually listens to reason.
Yeah, and
And I
I
won't
talked
kill
to
the
him
beaver.
tonight. He seemed confused, dissolute, and impetuous to me.
That's uncharacteristic. Are you sure it was him?
Are you joking? Ibn Wessler's not usually confused with anyone else.
Of course I'm joking. Beaver humor, you know? Nobody gets it. Not even the beavers.
Good one again.
I love him. My new favorite character in this
Martin,
game.
my lad,
Ooh,
what's up?
my.
How's that beautiful wife of yours?
Laura's perfectly fine, thank you.
It's crazy you could grab an amazing woman like her, son. Are you blackmailing her with something?
Ah, I missed your famous beaver humor.
I'm just messing with you, son. Anyway, you look good. You're in good shape. You look more like a turkey than a rooster, if you ask me.
Ooh, he's insulted now.
Thanks.
This is priceless. Thanks, Hercule. We'll be back again soon.
Yeah, sure will.
Okay. Let's see what he says about
I
Monica.
Ooh, Monica.
She used to come here for a while, but I think she moved downtown.
Yeah, she's the poster girl for workaholism. She lives in an apartment across from the PD, but sleeps at the station, if she sleeps at all.
Some animals just race and race through the years of their life until someone stops them and makes them wind down.
Is there someone like that waiting for everyone?
Indeed there is, somewhere. Usually not where we're looking for them.
That's what I tell people.
Yeah, right. How's Desiree?
What about her? She's still beautiful, and she's still my wife. And I still don't get why she hasn't left me already.
So he's got a nice little
Because
love
she's
story.
too much like you stubborn old dam builder.
You see, you're right about that, sonny boy.
And, the cubs?
Cubs? More like jumbo cubs. Johnson's a hotshot lawyer in Galadia, and Timmy also left Clawville to try his luck in Grassmore. But who could blame them?
Good move.
Ah, yeah, but they visit me often, though. They're good kids.
I know, pal. They're from a good litter.
If you say so, sonny.
What's the matter, Kevin? Kevin's crying
Oh,
behind the
you
green
know
screen.
anything
I
about
don't
a
know
woman
why.
named Natasha Katsenko.
Sonny boy, what have you gotten yourself into again? That lass is Ibn Wessler's protege, to put it politely. She's the crown jewel of the city, a shining new star. If you dare talk to a gal such as her, you can expect some serious lead poisoning, me boy.
Well, I suppose I should have come to you first for advice. Doesn't matter now. We're in it, Uncle. Up to our combs.
If you'll accept the advice of an old shaggy beaver, get to the end of it as quickly as you can, and try to make it out with all your feathers.
Yeah,
Good
that's
advice.
the plan. But do you know anything about her? Anything, interesting?
As I've heard, Natasha is quite a mysterious lass. She came from the Stavonian Tsardom and fled to Clawville, but from what? No one knows. Some years of her life are shrouded in mystery, and that rarely means good.
You're right about that. So, that's your advice? Be careful?
What advice?
At least, sonny boy. And one more thing.
What's that?
Never fall in love with a woman like her.
Thanks, Hercule. I wasn't planning to.
Nobody plans to, sonny. Just take care of each other, okay? And always carry a good gun in your pocket.
Oh, I always have one in every pocket,
Every
old-timer.
I know, Martin. I know.
I love him. I don't want to leave him, but we've asked him everything he has. Oh, he's wonderful.
What,
What, did you see something?
wonder what else is there to click on here.
We
Oh,
can look at
channel.
Some things are indestructible, right?
Yeah. Mullen's kiosk's been here since I was a little chick. My old man used to drive here from the other side of town for his daily papers.
Yeah, many still do. He certainly is something.
Mullen's a wizard from a forgotten age.
Yeah, kind of.
Okay. What else is there? Oh, there's a lot of stuff over there.
Chandler's used to be quite a prestigious cafe. Magnificent animals had breakfast here. And in the evenings, philosophers and writers would get drunk together and argue. The place is now just a second-hand bookshop. Just a shadow of its former self. Like so many things in this city. Like me.
Aw.
The Clawville Chronicle. The most read and probably the most biased newspaper in the city. It's supposed to be a royalist rag, but the separatist overtones are getting stronger and stronger every day.
And they're also getting soaked in the rain. Okay. What's this? Dead Sun. Oh my god, it's a chicken police store. That's good.
Does that mean there's collectibles?
I don't know. I just found that on the ground. It was just sitting there. Yeah, I don't see anything
I didn't
else.
even notice it.
You didn't even notice it?
It's Boland's
The
car.
taxi
Taxi
company for
sign?
the upper class only. Politicians and gangsters.
Okay.
Murdoch and Falcon is a famous law firm in Clawville, run by a blind bat and a bird-brained falcon.
Well, that doesn't sound good.
Mullen's car, ancient but kind of beautiful, like the old beaver himself.
Okay, so I think we found everything here, including one of their
I
books.
believe so.
I can't believe their book was just sitting on the ground. That's funny. All right, so how do I get out of here? Oh, wait, we should probably look at the entries we got today. Codex. Where's the new entry? Grassmore's Savannah Country has been one of the colonies of Clawville for 2 centuries before gaining its freedom in 792. Grassmore is mostly inhabited by peaceful herbivore animals of exotic species. Okay. And with Natasha. We know where Natasha came to Clawville from, but there's several years in her life that are completely dark. Yeah. We know where she came from, but we don't know. But we don't know where she came from before she came here.
Right.
Yeah, it's the same thing. And then we got Marty's fiance is Laura, a beautiful, warm-hearted predator. Don't know what she sees in Marty. Yeah, okay. So, got more. Okay, we got Monica's information. What else do we got? And then we
Ibn.
got more for Ibn. Very low possibility in every dark corner. Even. Oh, yeah. Okay. There's Mullen. Oh, he's got a lot. Okay. Best page. Oh, the full secrets of the city itself. I love that. Uncle Middle. Okay, that's all the stuff. Knows everything about everyone worth knowing. So this is a guy we're going to come back to often, probably.
Yeah, I'm getting that feeling.
I'm getting that feeling too. All right, so we've got all that information.
You're the man.
And
You're not there yet.
let's go to the Czar Club, I guess.
Yep.
So what are we doing here again, Sonny?
I don't know. Maybe we could question Natasha.
Do you think she's here?
Who knows, Marty?
Did the
We'll
Czar Club
see.
light up red before?
There's Filmar. Maybe he knows something.
Yeah,
I
but
don't
he's not
think
drunk
so.
as a
I don't
skunk.
remember it blinking last either.
No.
Stop projecting onto others, old chicken.
Ah, shut the clock up, Marty.
No, I'm sorry I hurt your precious feelings, Boss Bird.
Oh, I forgot to ask you, are we going to 11 or 12 today?
Noon's fine with me.
Okay. Let's see. Well, let's do a Filmar North since he's outside.
Filmar.
Do we need? Should we look at them every time first? We haven't
Filmar
been.
looks a bit soaked, doesn't he?
We should, because
Well,
It's always fun dialogue, yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't mean the rain, Marty.
Yeah, I know.
Filmar looks
Yeah, I know.
drunk.
Hey, old bird. What are you waiting for out here in the rain?
Is that you, boys?
Oh yeah,
I'm a
he's
little
soused.
tired.
I can see that, pal.
Oh, it's all right. I just can't find my car in the rain. It's my eyesight's pretty bad. I should
Ooh.
wear glasses.
Lag.
Imagine that.
He
A
shouldn't be
hawk
driving.
wearing
He's
glasses.
drunk. Never drive drunk.
Yeah, it's funny.
There ain't nothing funny about it, Snowflake.
Whoa, all right, sorry.
Have you seen Natasha or Ibn since we left?
Ibn, he scuppered off a long time ago. Natasha, I haven't seen her.
Thanks anyway, pal. Good luck with finding your car. You want some help?
Could it be that I didn't come here by car? What do
He
you
doesn't even
think?
know how he
Sonny?
got there.
Elf?
Well, I wouldn't know that, Phil, but you take care, all right?
Ah, you're telling me? Oh, that's funny.
All right, so, well, the question is
Let's
can
see, the
we
both of the.
get?
Well, there's the links outside.
Yeah, we can't talk to him. We can only talk to the bouncer. And every time we talk to the bouncer, we get denied entry. See if we can sneak in. We can get in. Cool.
Well, shoot, what's the rabbit's name? I keep forgetting.
Oh, that's right. He got us
Get-
in. Forgot about that. Okay, so it looks like it's all the same people, but Olivia's still here. We can talk to her.
Oh, Livy's over there.
Not seeing anything else that's different. So we can talk to Olivia, it looks like, and we can talk to the bartender. Bartenders are usually full of information. Let's go talk to the horse. Look
I
at him
can't
first.
stand that guy. Why doesn't he have his mane cut?
Stop being so old man. It's a different world now. That's a kind of fashion, you know.
Yeah,
I
fashion.
like the long horse here. Don't tell you it has to be cut. It looks nice.
Hello again, Bojack.
Please don't call me that, sir.
You're right. I'm sorry. What's your name again?
Well, if you really must know, I'm Lance, sir.
Okay, Lance. Listen,
All right, what the
it's very important.
Oh, please, sir. Don't get me involved in anything. I just want to get my shift over with and go home to sleep. Relax.
What's that
There
accent
won't
supposed
be
to
a
be?
problem. Just answer the questions honestly. Oh, if I must, let's give it a try.
Actually, to me, it sounds like upper New York accent.
Right, kid.
Mm.
Lance.
Lance. Yeah. So, have you seen Natasha since her performance?
Oh, no, don't ask me anything about Miss Kitsenko and Mr. Wessler. It could cost me my job, or even more.
I
Hey,
almost want to say
it's
Buffalo.
a matter of national security.
It could be.
Yeah, see, it could be. So, if you help, you won't only be helping us, but the crown and the whole city of Clawville. Oh, okay, all right, just stop that chicken shit, will ya? I saw Natasha, yeah. She came down, spoke with someone, then stormed out the front door.
Okay, so she's
And
not
then
here
what
either.
happened?
She came right back in,
Oh.
2 or 3 minutes later, soaked to the bone. She was in a hurry.
I guess I
She
know where
went
we
up to
gotta
her
go.
suite, then came back down and left.
Oh no, she left again.
And you haven't seen her since.
I genuinely haven't seen her ever since, sir.
Thanks, Lance. You've been a great help.
I'm happy to hear that.
What who she was talking
So
to?
Natasha had
Don't know.
left.
Seems so. But she never arrived at the weekend house.
Where'd she go?
Then we'll stay with the original plan. We'll gather our thoughts at the office and go over everything we know.
Okay, Boss Bird, lead the way.
Okay, so they're basically saying there's nothing more here to do, but I want to double check with Olivia.
Yep.
Wessler's secretary.
Olivia Blackwig. You think she knows anything useful?
It's worth a try, Marty, but let me do the talking. She's not very fond of you.
What can I say? You know, back in the day, I flew from tree to tree. I was a free bird. Maybe I was playing her a bit.
Oh, that's rude, Marty. Oh, that's not good at all.
So
Yep,
we
but
meet
she's-
again. How unpleasant.
I'm sorry, Olivia. We won't keep you long. Perhaps you could tell us if you've seen Natasha.
She hired you and you already lost sight of her?
That's
That
We should have
That's a
met her,
phone
but
call.
she didn't show up. Should we be worried?
Are you asking me that? I haven't seen her since she was on stage. Not like I was paying any attention to her or anything.
Thanks, sweetheart. We won't bother you anymore.
Thanks, Olivia.
Don't mention it.
all right. So we can ask her some harder questions. Nope, they're already done. Okay, so
Nope. Oh, those cleared.
So let's just look at the same people. We can't go upstairs to her suite, so yep, we have to go to we did get a couple of new people in here though. Yeah, a little bit more about poor Fillmore. Soaked to the bones, yeah. And then we have a little bit more on Olivia. Which was how we found out Marty dated her. Don't want to know more about this. Understand that. Okay, so
Yay.
yeah, we want us to go back to the Clawville PD. Why?
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Well, I guess we'll do that first because it's not story. We're not gonna go out of
Phyllis
order
and
this
Roy's are
time.
nowhere to be seen. Praise the great wild ones.
Well, let's hope this is a good omen.
Maybe finally the pincushions have started to do something with themselves.
And maybe it's not a coincidence, since we've just found a dead
Oh
body,
yeah, they
Marty.
probably went over to investigate.
Yeah. What
Yeah.
can I say? The night's starting to get off, huh? Just like the good old days.
Well, let's just hope there won't be any more surprises tonight.
You don't believe that, do you, boss?
Yeah, it's gonna be a surprise galore. But where do we go? We already looked at all the stuff outside. Let's go inside and oh no, that's Boyle, isn't it?
Oh, yeah, but let's avoid that.
Let's go over here and talk to Monica.
Hey, Mon. Is the boss, angry today?
Angry? That's an understatement.
I see the New Year's madness has started. Everyone busy?
As normal, boys. The city's gone crazy, and we already have our first dead body. They found a girl in Flowerville. It's a nasty case.
What do we know about it?
Sonny, you know I can't tell you.
Oh, come on, Mon. I only have 120 days left. We could pretend these are my last
It was a
beautiful
long journey,
days.
but still no split HDM cable for the extra monitor. I am sorry, Relances.
Oof.
On my feathers, Sonny, stop that. It's so not your style.
All you missed is Rob got me flowers because we're going to prom tonight. Isn't that pretty?
He's been like this all day.
Shut up, Marty. Come on, Mon.
All right. Though I don't know much.
The first dress-up
girl
date
was
we've
found
done
inside a
since we got
house.
married.
I won't tell
Sadly,
you the
we should
address.
do that
I have
dress
a
up just to
hunch
go to
you already know.
fast food sometime. Yeah, you missed the pretty tomato dusty this time.
Why do you think that?
Never mind. Anyway, she was naked, but there wasn't any sign of a struggle. There was a message written on the wall and on her back, too.
That's all?
That's all.
Thanks, Mon.
You're not gonna ask what the message was?
Oh yeah. What was it?
You already know, don't you?
She's on to him.
One I've read too many times.
So do we take the... Okay, let's look at
Officer
Officer
Barkman,
Barkman.
One of Blood Boil's little
Which is the one we
proteges.
saw last time.
Yep.
Let's look at...
Shouting in 3, 2, 1.
And action.
Martin, what the hell do you think you're doing?
We're just patrolling, sir.
At the station?
No, we're here for something else, sir.
You missed me, huh?
No, sir. I mean, yes, sir. I mean...
Why are you grinning, Santino?
I can't grin, sir. I have a beak.
True.
Don't be cute. I can see it in your eyes.
Should I close them, sir?
Don't you peck at me, chicken, you hear?
We're not even here anymore, Chief. We just quickly stopped by for something.
Get out of my sight.
Yes, sir.
Okay, I don't think we should talk to him anymore. I guess to the office?
Yep.
That's this one. Hotel Atlas. I forgot is where he lives.
We
Oh.
had no choice but
Right.
to continue the investigation where it started. In that shady little apartment I called home. The only lead was the list Fillmore gave us, with all those imposing names on it. But what could it mean? And why did Natasha keep it secret from us? But most importantly, what did all this have to do with Deborah's death? The trail started to get cold, and so did the air outside. There was something unsettling in the black clouds, hiding all the stars. I prayed that they didn't bring an early snowfall. The night was already painful enough.
I love
Dun,
the
dun, dun.
segues. They're beautifully written.
So, what are we doing here?
Trying to calm down. I'll have a shot.
Sure you will.
And we're trying to put the pieces together, of course. Figure out what's next.
And what is next, Boss Bird?
Let's take a look at what we've learned so far. So,
Ooh, recap.
How did this whole case start?
I guess we hit investigate.
Yes.
How did this whole case start? This started with Deborah.
Yep.
And she gave us Natasha was afraid? Yeah.
Let's see.
That should be how it started. What do you think?
Could be important, but not now.
Okay.
So I think
Okay, so we probably want
Natasha-
Deborah is dead now. Nope.
Oh.
What do you want?
let's.
Strange
What about
Sex.
Natasha and Molly?
Yeah, that's gonna be right. Okay.
Okay.
What do we do with the items? There's no other place to drag something. Is that
Is Deborah right? Because
Well,
Strange Chest would be about Natasha, not Deborah.
Well, it started out with Deborah there, but we can put Natasha there. Okay, that's
Yep,
it.
that's it.
And now what do we do? Get the items here. Letter, magnum, card. We can't bring anything over. I'm confused.
Something we need to
There's a
click on.
zero-
That's it. Maybe is it supposed to be a button or something?
There's nothing to click on. There's no button.
Hmm.
It says that's it, which means that we should go on to the next one. But it says 0 of 3, so if that's it.
And those and those are stuck there, right? Can you remove those?
Oh,
Okay.
okay. I see how that works. So we connect the two. There we go. Natasha and threats. But what's the connection?
Yeah, the threats
Yeah,
are
clear
made for
desert.
Natasha, no doubt about that.
Okay.
Did I miss the tutorial?
I've never seen this
Okay.
before. This has never been happened. Now we need an item. Just I don't know
The
which
letter?
one they want. You think it's the strange the letter? Could be important. Not now.
Nope.
No. List. Yep. And then we gotta take it from that. No. Nope. It has to go from her.
But there was something Natasha didn't speak about.
She kept it secret.
Yep.
Natasha is terrified, and she's in real danger. But she kept this list hidden from us. It seems too important to keep it a secret.
Okay, so we got that right. Now, oh, I almost want to put Ibn here, but oh no, it's where it started. Okay, it started with learning about Natasha. Then what did we learn that next? I'll put Ibn there. See if we can drag it down.
Almost, but not quite.
Okay, not
So
Ibn.
it's not good. Try Deborah in that one.
Not
Nope.
sure. Lydia? Not now. Is it Lewis? Oh. So Lewis was next. So,
But what could we do with this list?
he may know something about
I
it.
know only one person who moves in circles high enough
That's
to
a
know
good
where
point.
it's from.
We never thought about that, but
Lewis.
Lewis
We
would
must
actually
ask
know
Lewis.
the
if we
list.
want to get out of this
Is
dead
Yeah,
Lewis
'cause
on
Lewis
the
could get in.
list? Case closed. Okay. We need to talk to Lewis. I bet you Lewis is on the list.
So the card is maybe a dead end. The piece of painting too.
But the list Philmar gave us...
Definitely is something.
Oh, yeah.
Exactly. Full of those imposing names. And I only know one person who moves in similar
Hi, Kevin.
circles.
Want to look at the camera? Say hi. There you go. There's Kevin.
Yay, Kevin.
Lamar.
Yes, Marty. It's Lewis. Exactly.
They didn't even get right. Okay, I'll put on Kevin sleeping for a little bit.
Of course, it's Lewis. But where do we find the bunny man?
Probably in his apartment.
Doesn't he own the building they're currently in?
Yeah, the whole top floor.
Well, since he owns this building, I'm hoping he's here. It's
Yeah.
worth a call.
You know his number?
By heart. 555-932.
Yeah, call him
I wrote
now.
it down in my notebook as well.
Oh, you are a professional, Boss Bird.
Okay. So, phone,
Okay, where's
pick up. 5,
5,
5, 5. What's the rest?
9, 3, 2.
See if he's home. Hopefully he's home, because I think we need his help.
Hey, Lewis, sorry to disturb you again. Could you come over to my place? I have a question for you. It's very important. It's about a case.
Oh, that'll get him over.
Yeah, because he loves this stuff. Yeah, here he goes.
Chicken police? Of course, Sonny. I'll be over in a few minutes.
Yeah, Lewis
Thanks,
is over
pal.
excited.
I owe-
One. Just a second.
Here he comes. There's Lewis. Okay, so when we go up back, we should have a Lewis in the apartment. There he is.
Yep. Hey, Lewis.
Good old rabbit. I can always rely on him.
All right. Oops, I
Oh,
didn't mean to hit
yeah,
the
can you click
pictures. That's my bad. Lewis.
Thanks, Lewis. Again.
Good morning, Tatsuya. We are doing
Good morning.
wonderful. My husband surprised me with roses because we're going to prom tonight. I can't wait to go to Pride Prom. It's my first one. And now we're just enjoying this game, trying to figure out who did the murder.
Oh, don't mention it. Besides,
Didn't start
it
out
was
with
my
murder,
big
but it
dream-
got there.
dream to help you with a serious case.
What are you up to today, Tatsuya? You gonna you streaming or just hanging out with family, friends?
Well, let's hope you can help. What can you tell me about this list, old pal?
Yeah, I know. I'm just so excited because it's called Dinosaur Disco Pride Prom, and it's a Pride event that's completely free that a couple of the companies in town run, and we've never been to it. My husband's never been to prom, period. So we're gonna go. So I got my flowers and I've got my dress. It's got dinosaurs all over. It's dinosaur disco. I'm excited. We're going to prom. Ah. I feel like a little young person today.
Well,
We don't get out a lot, as you can tell. I think the last time we dressed up was it for our wedding, honey? When's the last time? That's not. No, it was for the red carpet. We had the red carpet. What was that? 2 years ago, when my last movie I was in. So we don't get out a lot.
Well,
we need to dress up just to go to the mall or something, just because. But relaxing today is good, Tatsu.
Maybe even more.
The plan is to get some pictures, so we can post it. Because the other thing we did is we entered America's Best Couple competition and somehow got selected. So on June 30th, there's going to be a voting process where people can vote for the best couple. So you never know. We entered on a lark and somehow we're in it. It's been an exciting week.
But I have no idea what kind of list this is.
That's not helpful, Lewis. You gotta tell us something.
Here we go.
But these are all members of the upper class. Politicians, business people. Oh my. Even the commander of the Royal Guard.
Damn.
But I really don't know what it means.
So, is it a dead end?
I'm afraid so.
Oh, the other reason why I'm excited about Pride Prom, it's held inside the Capitol Theater, which was built in, I think they said 1932, and was completely renovated to look like it was back then. And the prom itself is on the stage, so I get to go into a historic building and look around and be on stage. And it's all free. I just can't be more excited. All right, so he didn't really help us.
It did unlock the ask function, though.
Let's see if the ask helps.
Deborah, the girl who came to me tonight.
Yes, she's a very lovely young lady. Where she asked me to Flowerville.
Okay, so he actually Lewis isn't the bad guy, is he?
Flowerville.
I'm hoping not.
Rochester
Because
Street
Lewis
37.
delivered her to there, and now she's a dead body. I hope Lewis isn't the bad guy.
Yes,
He's such a sweet bunny.
Why?
Luck.
Did something happen?
Nothing good, Lewis. Nothing good.
All right, let's.
This?
Oh, listen.
This?
Oh my goodness.
He knows the card.
I think we have a bingo, gentlemen.
Yeah. Come on, tell us.
See, I also have one of these.
Oh.
A card? Like this? Really?
Yes. It's a membership card to a very exclusive club.
How exclusive?
Very.
That's what I'm talking about.
What does SN mean, Lewis?
It's the Sweltering Nile.
Interesting name for a club.
But that's a...
Well, yes, it's a brothel, but it's not like that. It's something completely different.
Calm down, Lewis. We're not going to tell anybody.
Thank
Ooh,
you
new location.
So much. It is rather.
So we're going to a brothel?
Listen, Lewis.
Apparently.
How do we get in?
You want to get in? Well, if you show them this card, they'll surely let you in, but it will be obvious you're not regulars there.
We're used to that.
So, are we going to a luxury brothel?
Sounds like yeah.
Correct.
Well, sounds like
Marty.
we're going to a luxury
Thanks for the
brothel.
help, Lewis. I owe you one. For the third time today, I think.
Okay, let's see what he knows about
I
Wessler.
don't know what you said to him, but after you finished, he almost immediately Van disappeared.
Really? That's suspicious.
Or he had business elsewhere. It's New Year's Eve. Everybody's going somewhere.
That's the point.
I didn't see her after the show. If I'm not mistaken, she usually leaves when everyone else has already left.
But she left early this time.
What else do you know about her, Lewis?
Oh, not much. What everybody knows, she was a dancer, then a backing singer, then star, and then club owner.
We found out as much already. Do you think she'd fled the Stavonian massacre? That's why the secrecy.
Do you mean the massacre of the royal family? I'd say her accent is a dead giveaway, and her name too, though it's undoubtedly an alias.
So it's possible that she is a part of the royal family?
I don't think so. Nobody could have survived that awful night.
You're probably right.
And now this what's
What should we know about the place, Lewis? Besides what they're dealing in there.
No, it's an elegant and exclusive place. Not everybody visits them for that, you know. Some animals just go for company.
I see. I guess it's mostly visited
So
by
they
the
need
upper
to
class.
dress up fancy to go in, and they're not fancy. They're gonna stand out so bad.
Mostly, yes. The wealthy who have a taste.
Yes, of course.
Is it true what they say, that it's some kind of hidden stronghold of the royalists?
The Nile is a proud herald of the coexistence of all the species. Yes, but stronghold? I don't think so.
But the place must be an eyesore for the separatists.
Oh, don't worry for the girls, Sonny. They can defend themselves quite well. The separatists wouldn't dare to go near the place.
Well, we'll see what they have to say about these two old cocks.
That was a little bit,
Yeah, it
equivocal.
Okay, so I know what we gotta do. We gotta go to a brothel. Words I never thought I'd say on a Saturday morning.
Mm-hmm.
I think there's more to Lewis than our poor chicken knows. We gotta admit that. And there's the card. All right. New place. Sweltering Nile. Chapter 2, The Killing.
Woohoo! We made it to the second chapter.
We were heading toward the most exclusive brothel in
Can't wait to tell Korath when he goes, so what do I miss?
Those
Oh, we went
opposing
to a
the
brothel.
monarchy hated the place, just like they hated everything that supported interracial relations and peaceful coexistence of all species. So the place wasn't just a brothel, it was a symbol. But just like a brothel is not a worthy symbol, Clawville failed to turn out the way it was intended.
Well, here we are. The kingdom of long legs, silky skin, and fluttering lashes. We've arrived.
I don't think Marty being here is a good idea.
Calm down, Marty. Watch your blood pressure.
And we just got to complete the first chapter as a achievement.
Woohoo!
Oh, look at the lemur.
That isn't it.
Oh, but the fox. That's foxy.
It is a nice outfit.
That is beautiful.
And a zebra.
I want to look that good tonight at the prom, but I don't think I can because I don't have the skinny tummy. And this must be like a bouncer, the bird fella. Or I could be someone looking for a date.
Just a bird fella.
Oh, look, there's a dog. That's an Afghan hound. Isn't she pretty?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay. There's a lot to look at here. Look at all this stuff to look. I guess I'm going to start with the pictures. We'll start.
Do these back.
Oh, that's a lizard? And a poodle? And a deer.
Yep.
Wait, is this
Yep.
Deborah?
Holy fur. You swallowed so hard, the whole place shook.
Are you kidding? I've never seen anything like this before. Is this even legal?
Why wouldn't it be?
I don't know. Vice?
You really must be joking. Vice in Clawville?
Okay. I was pulling your leg. But still, it's a little hot in here.
Well, cool down, Marty. Don't even look over there. Remember Laura, your wonderful girlfriend, whom you love more than anything.
He has to mention that too
You
often.
don't need to tell me. All I'm thinking about is her.
With a hatchet in her hand.
More like my nuggets.
That's good. All right, so there's the pictures.
Laura, 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 Laura.
That's it, Marty. Just slowly turn away from the pictures.
Okay, I gotta click the other one.
Laura, 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 Laura.
Same on that one too.
That's
Okay.
it, Marty.
Okay, so we can't look at the pictures, but
Okay,
this
that's definitely not Deborah, or else they would have mentioned it.
looks like her, but yep, not Deborah.
Got
All
one on the
right.
side here too, next to the dog.
Oh,
I
we have
think.
that one.
Oh, there's-
Whoa!
oh,
Oh my!
I don't even know.
Yeah, good God, it's a good way to put it.
Hey, keep
Marty
it down,
is not handling this well.
See it now. Of all that's furry.
Yes, it's very furry. Or more like, shaggy.
Oh my God! It's covered, so we're okay
Oh,
for
yeah, that-
Twitch, but oh, pretty tiger.
That woman, she's familiar.
Sonny knows the
Do
tiger.
you think it's her? The broad from the Bloody New Year's?
God damn it,
What?
Marty, do you have to say it out loud? It gives me goosebumps.
Chicken bumps, more like.
Well, Bloody New Year's is when it's from what everyone. It's when they had the big shootout and things. Marty shot him. We don't know
Right.
much
Anyway,
about
I don't
it.
know if it's really her. I always get confused by the exotic ones, but yeah, maybe.
Honestly, it gives me the creeps.
Yeah, me too.
So that she must have been the dead body that was that New Year's they like to hint about. So
Right.
that's interesting. All right, so I guess we talk to people. I'm gonna go with the fox
Right.
lady because I love the fox lady. She's just beautiful. You can't even look at her to go right to speak.
Excuse me, gentlemen. Would you be so kind as to help me?
Southern fox.
With pleasure, ma'am.
The zipper always comes down on my dress. Would you kindly zip it back up?
Can I, Sonny?
What am I, your mother? Do what you want, for God's sake.
Happy to help, ma'am.
Oh, what a gallant young man.
Clucking lords.
Oh, we get to. Oh no, this is actually.
Oh, wow.
This is actually a thing. What do I have to do here?
Press click and drag.
Oh, thank you, honey.
Okay.
Marty, ma'am. Marty McChicken.
Thank you, darling Marty. I'm much obliged.
Anytime, ma'am. Anytime.
Okay, so that's all she wants. Let's look at the
She's
lemur
what
lady.
I call an exotic beauty.
Well, that's one way to put it.
Hey, every animal's the most beautiful thing in the world to someone.
That's true.
Yeah, you're right.
Oof, I don't know about you, but I go weak in the knees for stripes.
Please, Marty, I don't want to know. And I don't care. Keep it to yourself. And let's get out of here quickly.
Can't I even talk to you anymore?
You can. Ask about the weather, or how's my lower back. Those two are even connected if you want to know.
Yeah, old fart.
Okay, and then there's this one.
These broads are elegant. Just like Laszlo said.
Lewis.
It's type. Fluffy tails, furry ears, a raspy tongue.
Oh, for the love of all the gods, stop it.
Sonny's just gonna end up shooting Marty
Just
at this point.
think about it.
Please shut up, Marty.
Okay. And I guess we go to Bird Fellow
get-
Receptionist.
The fella, because it's another look one.
Yeesh.
Okay.
That guy's stare gives me the creeps.
I can see why.
I've always told myself that birds are weird.
What did you just say?
He's okay.
Huh? What? Me? Nothing?
Is Marty not know he's a bird?
I think she must be the receptionist.
Bravo, Mr. Detective.
That's beautiful. She's the detective.
Why'd you have to be like that all the time?
Well, sometimes I seriously can't decide if you've become totally stupid over the years, or it just entertains you to act that way.
Well, that's a good question.
Even Marty doesn't know.
That's exactly what I mean.
What? What? Oh my god, whoever wrote this is wonderful. Since ad breaks end in 47 seconds, I'm going to wait on the receptionist and we're going to see what's in the codex. Because I see it. We've got a tag here.
All right.
Where is it? Oh, there's the Bloody New Year's. The night that changed Sonny and Marty's lives forever started with a strange call, an unexpected visit from a tigress, and ended in a hatching house where the duo had to witness an unprecedented massacre. Sonny became personally involved in the case with a strange figure in a top hat targeted his family, but escaped before he could be apprehended. In truth, the case was never officially closed, but under the pressure of the Attorney General, the papers reported as a glorious triumph of the chicken police. This is where the legend originated from, started by an unfortunate lie. I have a feeling that's going to be connected. Because if they've never caught the guy with the strange figure with the top hat that was going after Sonny and his family and made the massacre, this is probably connected. Why would they mention if it wasn't? But let's just talk to the we looked at her, so we're gonna talk to her.
My name is Day-Night Diamond.
Ooh, nice name.
Welcome to the sweltering Nile, gentlemen.
Miss Diamond, I'm Sonny, and this is my partner, Marty.
If I may, miss, you have a beautiful name and exceptionally
Oh my God,
wonderful
Marty.
stripes.
Marty, not now.
Come on, Marty.
Thank you very much.
Please excuse him. He doesn't visit places like this very often. Me neither.
Oh, nothing to worry about, gentlemen. There's a first time for everyone.
You're absolutely right.
We're
Marty.
just interested in a certain lady called Deborah.
Deborah. We don't have any employees by that name right now, but if you want, any of our girls would love to be Deborah for a night.
Well, it makes sense because they would have, I don't know what you want to call it, aliases. They would not use their real names in here, so Deborah would have had a
Right.
name.
No. Excuse me, you misunderstand. She
didn't
doesn't
work?
work here.
I'm afraid I don't follow.
It's kind of confusing, but let me try to explain.
Please, I'm at your service. I'll gladly answer any of your questions.
You hear that, Sonny? Any questions?
Marty.
Shut up, Marty.
Okay, so that means she's ready for questioning.
I wouldn't want to offend you, far from it, but it's evident you're from the police, even without this.
So
Is
she
it
knew.
that obvious?
No, it isn't, but, you know, here in the Nile, we have a keen eye for this kind of thing.
Right. I understand, ma'am. Do you know a gentleman named Louis C. Hayworth?
Of course I do. Mr. Hayworth is a regular guest at our establishment.
Ooh,
I
who's the
see.
regular?
How regular, if I may ask?
I can't give you any information about that. House policy.
We have that too. It's called the law, ma'am.
If you have any questions of that nature, please come back with a warrant.
Touche.
Does this list mean anything to you?
This? I'm not sure. No, nothing.
Don't you see some familiar names on there?
I do, but everybody knows those animals. Personally, I have no contact with any of them.
I see. Oh, thank you. Look, she gave this to us. The girl named Deborah, the one we asked you about.
I see.
Do you know what this is?
Of course. It's a membership card.
Was this person a regular here?
If this belonged to her, then yes. I can check for you. Please, the ladies will entertain you while you wait. I'll be right back.
Thank you. Much obliged.
We have to wait for her to come back, so I guess we talk to the lady again?
May I invite you
Yeah.
gentlemen for a drink, perhaps?
No, thank you. We're in a hurry.
Oh.
Aw. Okay, then we'll entertain ourselves with
How
this one.
young is this girl? Damn.
This place is clucked up.
Do you think they're forced to do this?
Marty, we're not here for that. Just for the information we need.
Yeah, but you know what, Sonny? We're fortunate to be able to choose what we do with our lives, huh?
You are, Marty. You have the chance to work with Santino Featherland. Me, on the other hand. Beauty is relative.
Okay, we've talked to all the girls like they said to.
Wait, I think we're up at the door. Is that
Is that how we got it? That might be the. I don't know if that's the.
It doesn't say access. It says door.
Because she said she was going to get information. Let's look at the people quick, and then if we're not, we'll go through the door. We know she's a zebra. Beautiful calm.
Zebra.
Probably Corazon. Okay. And that's it. All right. So I guess you're right. The only thing we can do is see what this door
I
is.
apologize for the wait.
Oh!
Please, come with me, gentlemen.
Oh, she's got...
So you were successful.
She's got information for us.
My mistress, Madame Zavas, would like to meet you.
So the person that runs this
You
place.
mean that, Madame Savas?
As far as I know, there's only one of her, so yes.
Please, miss, take us to her.
With pleasure.
So let's see who runs the joint.
Madame Zavas was a legend in Clawville. Her name was known all over the wilderness. She's an avid royalist, former member of the Council of 12, spy master, assassin, businesswoman, and courtesan. To be honest, I didn't even know she was still alive. She's no spring chicken, that's for sure. She could also be my mother, or maybe my grandmother. First Ibn Wessler, now her. Honestly, tonight, it wouldn't surprise me if His Majesty Hector III didn't grace me with his presence.
Okay, it makes sense though, because she looks like she's a crocodile or an alligator. Alligator, I think, from the way the nose is, which they can live to be hundreds of years. So
yeah.
So it makes sense she's
There's
still
one that
around.
was like 300.
Yeah. Let's see, what else? Okay, so there's tribal artifacts, a dead clock, picture of Zeus, and every kind of
book.
I want to look at that. Every kind of book. The
There are
death
books
of the
here
horse.
on quite a variety of topics.
49 years of the
There are
reptile.
books here on quite a
Okay, so it's going to say the same thing. Just wants us to look at
Okay.
it. Okay, one key to the animal mind. The red pig. Owls don't blink. Can't see anything.
Wonder if these are book references.
Slime and punishment.
Okay, I get that one.
I got that. Well, like Death of the Horse or Death of the Salesman. These are all different
There are
books
books here on
that are just based on famous ones in our world, just changed to animal.
Right.
Okay. So this is her
Or
when she was
puns.
younger.
What a painting. Congratulations, ma'am.
Marty.
Yes. It's beautiful indeed. It's more than 40 years old. You know, I was considered pretty then.
Oh, don't say that. You still look great, ma'am.
Thank you. It feels good, but no. There's no need for lies. Those days are long gone. Every age has its truth and its beauty. For me, beauty is not in the looks anymore.
I agree, ma'am.
Okay.
Good clock.
Wonder what the
Is
time
that the time
is.
already? Have you noticed your clock's not working?
How observant you are. That clock isn't meant to show the time. It's a decoration. A memento.
That time probably is going to mean
It's
something.
beautiful.
Indeed.
Yep.
I can't
Or
read clocks
it's gonna be
though,
part of
with
a
my-
puzzle.
With my brain damage, I can't read clocks. Well, you know what time that says.
It looks like 11:45 currently on the clock.
And it's dead, so it's always going to be 11:45.
Interesting pieces.
Do you think so? It's the art of my people.
Crocodiles?
There are many kinds of crocodile
she's a
in the
croc.
wilderness, Mr. Featherland. This is the art of the Nilenites.
Ah, hence the name, the sweltering
sweltering
Nile.
Nile.
It's a river, Mr. Featherland. My ancestors lived by this river a long time ago.
Ah, interesting.
Thank you.
Crocs that river now makes sense. So I guess now we are to her, right?
Yep, I think it's all the things.
Yep.
Yep.
So she is the legendary Madame Zavas.
Zavas.
Let me introduce myself properly, ma'am.
Mr. Santino, I know who you are. And I also know your partner. The legend of the chicken police is always one step ahead of the chicken police.
I can see that. There are 2 cats on Cat Cam. How's that, kitty?
Thank you. That's flattering.
Neat. Hi, Kevin.
May I ask what you are looking for exactly? Here on this night?
You know, that's an interesting question. The card we've shown your lovely colleague.
You too. 1 sec. Okay.
Belongs to an old
answer
friend
question
of
to Rob,
ours,
but I'm back.
whom we haven't seen for a long time here.
And the name?
Unfortunately, no, Mr. Santino. That's confidential information. In my line of work, discretion
That makes sense.
is
She
everything.
can't give information out.
Well, you know, in our line of work, the law is above everything.
Sadly, not going to work in this
Do you
situation.
think so? I could tell you what your colleagues think is also above everything, but as I said, discretion.
Look, ma'am, we don't want to impose. We're conducting a private investigation, which started off as harmless, but now it's murder.
That sounds serious.
It is serious. That's why we'd be grateful for your help.
In that case, I'm at your service. Ask your questions, and I'm going to answer to the best of my knowledge. As long as you're not wading through muddy waters.
Fortunately, I swim very well for a chicken.
I swim well, too.
I think she would eat him if she wanted to. Because, you know, chicken. Let's start out with asking about the
This
knowledge.
place isn't just our home with the girls. It's a sanctuary.
Really? How?
It symbolizes why the city was founded almost 1,000 years ago.
Wow, it's an old city.
Unity, love, freedom.
Interbreeding?
That too, yes. Do you have a problem with that?
Oh, don't get me wrong. I don't. My girlfriend's a predator.
Really? I'm glad to hear it.
I still want to know what his girlfriend looks like.
Lewis Hayworth is a good friend of mine.
Now you wait when the cable
It
rises.
surprises me that
It'll be
he's a
3 monitor
regular here.
powerful. I'm jealous. I've always wanted a 3rd monitor. I only have 2.
You wouldn't believe our clientele. You would be shocked.
No doubt. Lewis, does he come here often?
Not so often.
Thank you for the
Very
vague answer,
vague.
ma'am.
The mystery is thrilling. The thrill is life itself.
That was beautiful, ma'am.
Okay.
As I was saying, it belongs to us. Only our most valuable guests have
See,
one
I'm
of
saying,
these.
I'm thinking Deborah was an
And our
employee, not a
employees,
guest.
of course.
The employees, too. Good to know. Can you tell me if this card belonged to a guest or an employee?
I'm glad you had an old office monitor laying around to help.
No.
I thought so. Yes, thank you.
All right. I guess we'll go right to Natasha.
Do you know Natasha Katsenko personally?
So will the chicken police ever investigate a cockfight? Probably. I think they're going to get into one more, Cal. Hi, good morning.
Yes, you know.
Yes, I do.
Tell me about her.
Warm-hearted, protective, quick-tempered, fierce. Yes, fierce.
See that?
Thank you. Very useful.
Okay, let's see what she says about the strangest
Tell
of
me,
names.
have you ever seen this list?
I have.
Am I right to assume it has something to do with the sweltering Nile?
Oh, it's a list of the patrons.
It does, yes. But I can't tell you more about it. No.
Discretion is key.
Sonny's got it.
Absolutely.
Don't mind me, I'm yawning a little bit. I had a rough night sleeping. All
That's
right.
it.
Badge options actually here. Do we want to do the... Oh, this is the tough questioning.
Yeah, this isn't the...
Oh, we haven't done this in a while.
Deceit is everything to Zavos. She used to be a spy.
This one
so
here,
I'm
we
gonna
got to be
take her
very
every
careful.
word with a grain of salt.
Okay. We already start low on the detective meter. But
Which makes sense.
We have to ask this
Who's
question.
behind the legend, Miss Zavos? Who are you, really?
Just an animal raised to survive, Mr. Featherland. And because I've been taught, I know how to survive. I always was what I had to be.
She's not going to answer anything
and you
directly, is
managed
she?
to dodge my question.
Yep.
Clever.
Yeah.
Well, you see, this is one of the typical elements of survival. The way of dodging a delicate question and still making the questioner believe he got the answer. But you're too cunning and experienced, aren't you? To fool.
I'm trying to maintain appearances, ma'am.
You should. Appearances, most of the time, are stronger and more dangerous than the truth.
Okay, this is where we gotta be careful. Tell me we're really king spies. Isn't it dangerous being a royalist nowadays? I think that one's a safer question, because asking her right out that she's a spy, I think is a bad idea. What do you think, Kitty?
Yeah, I'd go with the second one. I don't think
Isn't
she'd
it
give us the right
dangerous
answer,
being
the
a
truthful
royalist
answer for this one
nowadays?
anyways.
You know, Mr. Featherland, those that are genuinely dedicated never care about danger. That's something you must know even better than I.
Do you think it's my loyalty that motivates me the most? If you do, I'm sorry to disappoint you.
Maybe you're not loyal to the police, Mr. Featherland, but you are to your own principles and ideals.
Yeah.
Am I right?
She's
That's
nailed him.
true, but you're avoiding the question. Why did you stay in the king's employment after the scandals that are making half the city riot? What makes you still believe so much in the institution of monarchy?
You know, I always adapt, but only to a degree where I still don't have to give up myself and my ideals for the sake of survival.
You'd rather die
there.
Maybe it would seem too dramatic or even romantic to you, but yes, exactly.
I'm sorry to doubt you, but I've always thought your kind was rather compromised.
Do you mean spies or crocodiles?
There's a question.
Spies, of course.
I must disappoint you. But there aren't many groups as loyal and unwavering as the spies, Mr. Featherland.
That makes sense too, because they have to be, because they're reporting back.
If you're telling me, ma'am, I believe you.
Okay.
-10. That wasn't good.
No, it's she. That was not the question to ask then. Asking her why she decided to open a brothel, or what is it? Is it really a luxury? I think I want to ask why did she decide to open?
Yeah.
Except the double
Why
spies.
did
You're
you
right.
decide
Double.
to open a brothel.
There are those. We're hoping that we don't run into
You
one
know,
of those.
this place used to be an orphanage. Then after the Great Avian Plague, a hatchery. Then young mothers lived here who had nowhere else to go. That's when I took over.
Young mothers and prostitutes. That feels like a sharp turn.
Triple Cross is more rare, thankfully, Rolances.
No, it didn't happen like that, of course. The process took 20 years, but one thing remains the same. I wanted to help girls who had nothing and no one. To help them.
Rolances over here poking holes in the story.
And this was the best you could do. helping them sell their
Spies.
bodies.
Officially, Mr. Featherland, we're a family who helped each other even at the worst of times, took care of each other, and what's most important, survived. Yes, survive no matter the cost.
I can get
And
behind
it's the
her.
cherry on top of the most treasured secrets of the rich and famous.
Very insightful, Mr. Featherland. There's truth to that. Knowledge is power, as they say. And we know a lot about powerful animals that could be used as weapons. Or the opposite. That could avert a war.
Actually, I think only spies know, because I'm playing the game and I don't know. Ah! We got back plus 15
Yeah,
on
that
that
was
one.
good.
Okay.
If I guess who the card belongs to, will you tell me?
I wouldn't say that's an acceptable price for such a secret as this, but if you guess right, I won't lie to you. Then, I will tell you you were right.
Good. Let's see. The answer to my question, Natasha Katsenko.
Well, Mr. Featherland, it seems the gossip about you is right.
Be confused, feel by
What
evil.
gave it
I do
away?
realize this. I do. Hold on to that. July 13th is coming.
It couldn't have been easier. There's a beautiful woman with a mysterious past, trying to keep it a secret, while someone's threatening her with the exact same thing, leaving rather unmistakable messages behind. Plus, we found the card on Deborah, who was her best friend and confidant. So she was either trying to hide it or destroy it forever, so no one could find out the truth.
So did Natasha
Am I right
work
so
here,
far?
or was she a patron? I'm leaning towards worked here.
Indeed, Mr.
Yeah, me too.
Featherland.
So if I'm not mistaken,
Here we go.
Natasha used to work for you before she met Ibn Wessler. He fell in love with her, gave her a job at the Millions Club. The rest is history.
You have talent, Mr. Featherland. I'm really sorry you're not working for the government.
I am working for the government. I'm a cop.
Are you sure, Mr. Featherland?
Yes, it doesn't sound like he's a cop anymore. Senator, you're falling off.
Yeah.
Don't fall off.
Touché.
Indeed. Natasha used to work here. We can put it that way, but you know, this isn't just a workplace. She also lived here. She was part of our family, and we still love her very much.
So now we know the gap in their history when she was in the other city and then here, but no one knew why.
Right. That puts everything in a different light. Savas is a true survivor, always was. And she's proud of that, even to this day. Maybe I can get her to trust me if I play to this part of her.
Oh god, there's 4 choices. Ah. Oh, try to pressure from what? Everyone thinks you're dangerous. Try to shape her image. Why do you take her in? Maybe you saw yourself in Natasha. Ooh, I like the first one and the 4th one. What do you think, Kitty?
Let's see. Overseas ginger.
That's a lot of choices.
The Jara always was. Yeah, I think connecting Natasha and Medeiros together would be a good idea. Let's go for the 4th one.
Okay.
Why did you take her
You
in?
know what?
Maybe you saw yourself in Natasha.
She was only 17 when she knocked on the
She
rear
was just a
entrance of the
kid.
brothel on an unusually cold, rainy night. I opened the door myself.
Was Natasha alone?
Yes, completely alone. Her left arm was slashed with an ugly wound, and she was frozen to the bone, barefoot.
she was in
only
trouble
a
when
thin
she showed up.
nightgown on her.
Did she tell you what happened to her?
After I brought her into the house, warmed her up, and changed her into new clothes, that was the first thing I asked. But no, she didn't tell me. We became very good friends, but I still don't know what happened to her and where she came from, or how she knew about this place and the rear entrance.
And you weren't bothered by all those secrets?
That would have been very hypocritical of me, don't you think? No, it didn't bother me. I make a living out of secrets, Mr. Featherland.
I see.
Oh, we got one question left. She liked that question, though.
Yep.
Do you know where Natasha came from before Clawville?
Naturally. The poor dear couldn't even deny it. Even her name's eloquent, her accent, but mostly her manners, Mr. Featherland. She's from Stovos, and she belonged to the upper class of Stavonian social circles. She could barely even speak the language when I first met her.
That's all you know about her. An ex-spy like you must have checked up on her new protege's past.
That's the most exciting thing. Yes, I have. Multiple times putting my most treasured connections to good use. But nobody found anything. Natasha's trail could only be traced back to the Stavonian border. What happened in that country, no one knows.
It's rather curious,
It
don't
is
you
definitely
think?
rather curious.
It is, Mr. Featherland. Yes, curious. That's why I've always been rather fond of Natasha.
Did it touch you deeply when she left you?
Indeed, it did.
Zavos is protective. It seems she's dedicating her whole life to her proteges. If I concentrate on that, maybe she'll open up to me.
Okay. I really want to know the answer to 1, but that's dangerous. 3 is the safe one, but 1 really has me curious because Wessler is a known criminal. Why would she let someone that she took in do that?
Though that if we pick the third one, Ivan is probably going to be mentioned.
So we probably should do the third one just to keep the meter up.
Yeah, because we're trying to get her to
open up.
Have you kept in touch?
Yeah.
Only
Yeah.
occasionally, Mr. Featherland. She writes to me every few weeks, and very rarely we talk on the phone. But the truth is, I've started to worry about her.
Did she give no sign of being in trouble?
Never. No. Natasha's not the kind to talk about her feelings.
Yeah, I've noticed that myself.
Okay, that was good.
That was definitely good. The first one sounds very confrontational.
Welcome to my humble
The
establishment.
second one, well, welcome in. But the second one seems like it's too easy to ask him. She just said she hasn't saw her in weeks. Kind of want to go. We have the leeway for a bad one. I kind of want to do the first one. If she just answered the last one, when it was the last time she saw her, weeks. I think I'm gonna bite the bullet and do the first one, Kitty.
All right, go for it.
Were you angry at her for leaving? Afraid she might blab secrets.
Wouldn't you like to hear that? Yes, it would be a classic. The controlling crocodile obsessed with power can't take losing her favorite protege and seeks revenge.
I'm not saying it happened like that, but it could have.
Now, Mr. Featherland, you're smarter than that. You know very well that's not how it happened.
Maybe I just wanted to hear it from you. Still, I feel like you're not telling me everything.
Of course I'm not,
Well, she's
Mr.
a spy.
Featherland.
Would she tell him everything? No.
Well, thank you for your honesty.
Don't mention it.
I guess we got.
Wait,
that was okay.
plus 5?
That was okay. We did that. Okay. How do you feel when
How
Natasha
did you
was ready
feel
to
when you
leave?
learned Natasha was going to leave?
Honestly, I was very hurt. I loved her as a daughter. How would you have felt?
I couldn't say.
Didn't stop her, and you know why?
Of course I do. Because you loved her.
Yeah, when you love him, you let him go.
You've been in my shoes before, am I right, Detective? Yes, I can feel you have.
This isn't about me, madam. Please stop changing the subject.
I have felt betrayed on a certain level. Yes, and offended, and alone.
Were you disappointed in her?
Only in myself, Mr. Featherland. But I have a hunch
She
you know
understands
this
him
feeling very
too
well.
well.
Yes, you're right. Well, thank you for your time, madam.
Anytime, detective. Yes, anytime.
How did we do?
How did we do?
We did really well. 5
Woohoo,
stars.
90%. Important clue.
Natasha,
Yep, okay, yeah, we
we know.
figured it out.
Yep, she did it. I'll take that score. I think we
Please,
did well.
gentlemen,
Yep.
wait here a moment. I would like to show
like
you
to show?
something that could help
Okay.
you.
Oh, that's excellent news. Thank you. We will wait.
Do you trust her?
No.
Not in the slightest.
Of course not.
Even her smile is fake. This woman wallowed in other animals' secrets until she became one too.
I like that line.
That's exactly how I feel.
Anyway, now that we're here, we can take a better look around.
Just what I was thinking.
So what else can we see that we didn't see before? I don't see anything else to look at. I guess we look at everything again?
Beautiful pieces for sure. They must be worth a fortune.
Okay, nothing more there. Can you click on the...
There's nothing to... Oh!
Oh.
I can change the time. This is an important clue. But what time should I set it at?
Not sure yet.
That's gonna come up.
Yes, this is the Zavos from the legends. Beautiful and deadly.
Okay. Nothing else to look at? No. Okay.
Okay.
Start. Yeah.
These
slime
books
and
are here for a
punishment.
reason. They mean something.
Okay, so this might give us a time. There's slime and punishment.
These books are here for a reason.
Okay, so
They
all they're
mean
gonna say.
something.
Well, what do they mean? 49 years of reptile. One key to the animal mind. I feel if we figure out the clue here, this is the clock. But what? Yeah,
Okay,
owls don't
Simon
blink.
Punishment, Owls Don't Blink.
Death of a horse.
Yep,
49 years the reptile.
49.
One key to the animal mind. Wait,
I'm
that's
thinking it's the
one.
numbers of these two books.
What if it's
149 maybe?
149? We can try that. Okay. So this is the one. How do we get to 49, Kitty?
It'd be, you'd put it just before the 10.
Like here?
A little more.
Like here?
Yeah, about there.
I don't see anything happening. It's gotta be the books and the clock. But because there's no other numbers
Is there
here.
any of the books on the bottom of the tab you can look at?
No. Rob. Nope,
doesn't look.
Yeah, because we got Owls Don't Blink doesn't have a number. Oh wait, there's a 7 here. 7 pieces of my mind. I
Oh,
didn't
there's
see that.
7.
Owls Don't Blink doesn't have a number. 7 pieces of my mind. Death of a horses. 49 years of a reptile. 1 key to the animal mind. So we got a 7, a 4, 9, and a 1. Maybe it's 749?
Yeah, let's try that.
Okay. Oops, that's a picture.
Nope,
Wrong
that's
one.
big.
Okay, so we go to the clock. Let's put this on the 7. Because you already got it on 49, right?
No, it reset. You got to put it back up there.
Okay, so So for 49, it's up here. Like, there? Nothing.
Yep.
Nothing happened.
Anything?
Oh, let's look around the room again. Ah, I hate it when you... There's gotta be a clue here with these books. But it's not working. We got too many numbers. Because we got 7.
Well, the 7 and the 1 are word. Maybe it's like...
And that's got a 49.
Either... So maybe the answers are supposed to be on the 7 and the 1.
Okay. We can try that. Which comes first, the 1 or the 7?
I imagine the 7 comes first in the order from left to right. So put the big hand on 7.
7. And then this one on the 1?
Yeah, on the 1.
It's hard to get directly on the dot, but I'm trying. Okay, directly on the dot.
Nope.
Nothing new in the room? No. So we'll go the other way. So,
right. Put that on the 1.
So the big hand on the 7? And
No, the big hand on the 1. We did the 7 last time.
We did? Okay. So big hand goes on the 7. Nope, come on. Okay. Ah! Get on the 1. Alright, on the 1. And then this one goes on the 7. You know that cheat thing you were looking at earlier?
Yeah, I'll get it up.
I'm sorry, but I'll look through the journal entries while you do that. Maybe there's something in the journal. All right, clues. Okay, we've got spy courtesan. We know that, and we know Natasha worked for the sleuth. Okay, so there's nothing new there. And there is her. Smile's fake, story's fake, but the danger is real. Yeah, that makes sense. Just all the stuff we've learned. None of that's helping. And this is just texting, about to do. Well, the codex is not helping us. Oh, here we go. The Great Blue Flu, the avian plague, was epidemic, spread through the entire continent of Altera and killed almost 40% of the world's avian population. Following the disease rectangle.
Oh, it's the one we haven't tried yet.
Following the bird flu.
It's 749.
Oh my god, really? We were so close.
Yep.
Okay. How? We almost had it. So we put this on the 7.
Yep.
And then we put this up to where you said 49 is. And then what? No, I don't hear anything.
It says the 750 will work too, so you can put that big hand on the long hand on the 10.
There it is. That sounds like a hidden room. Yep.
Who'd have thought? She is a legendary ex-spy.
Well, this is something I've never understood. Why isn't a key good enough? I mean, you can take that with you, but riddles can be solved by anyone.
I don't think many animals get to be in this room, Marty. And the other thing is...
Maybe she wanted us to find it.
Oh, yeah, because she keeps information secret, so she can't tell them anything.
Exactly what I'm thinking.
But now they can get the answers without, and she can say, I didn't tell them a thing. Brilliant. All right. Where's that door that just opened? Is it this thing? Yep. Secret door.
Yep.
This room is not like her at all.
The other must have been for show. Marty, this is the reality. We're talking about a professional spy.
A former spy.
Still, if anyone knows how to mask a real face, it's her.
Wait, you think this is who she really is?
Cold,
dark, and tiny?
And full of secrets.
Oh, I think I know what the king is. I think the king is a fox. Let's take a look here.
Yep.
Oh, look at that.
So
This
the
is-
rumors
that's
are
her.
true.
Military intelligence. This dame's really something. I'm starting to think the whole brothel is just a cover.
Makes sense. You think she's still working for Royal Intelligence?
Well, based on what she told us, she's a committed royalist. So I imagine she does.
So there she is in the military. This is the Fox
Hector
King.
III, our great and fair king.
I feel sorry for the poor fox, to be honest.
I don't. He has it pretty good.
Would you like to live your life as a puppet? Everything you do, carefully
That would be
planned.
awful.
Your
yeah.
rule and authority. The whole show.
Even if he is just a puppet, Clawville needs a king. He gives strength and hope to many animals.
I guess.
I just realized Cat Cam left. My bad. And they followed Rob. Alright, so what are we looking at? Walls, typewriter, strange book, and drawers. Well, let's see what's wrong with the walls.
This place
On
gives
the
me the
walls?
creeps.
Me too. We better get out of here before she comes back.
Okay. Typewriter. Unfinished
Somebody
letter.
started typing a letter but left it unfinished.
What does it say?
Number 2947222. Report
That's
about
definitely a
separatist
spy
group
document.
movements.
Damn it.
Mm-hmm.
Don't even read that.
What? Why not?
Because that's just...
I don't know about you, but I don't want to get caught up in the royalist-separatist conflict. What you don't know can't hurt you, right?
I can't even recognize you, boss. Where did you put your sense of adventure?
My sense of adventure has retired. Leave it alone.
Alrighty.
Code definition: moon, deliver, parrot, grass, shiny, angel wings, 6. Yeah, that's definitely spy. Okay. What we got in the book?
There's our list.
This has got to be it.
Remember what that's about.
Look at the names.
Yeah, the ladies and their guests.
Okay, so it matches up. Okay.
What this means, Marty, is that the most influential people in the city had been Natasha's patrons. Some even from the royal family.
This book could destabilize Clawville.
At least the Clawville we currently know.
You think this is behind everything? Somebody's blackmailing Natasha because of this?
That could easily be the case.
No,
But
but then
something
why
still
would they
doesn't
do
fit.
the whore thing?
That piece of a painting.
Sonny?
If there's even a small chance of...
Sonny.
What?
There's another familiar name here.
What are you talking about?
Natasha.
Oh shit.
What name's
Molly's on there.
Oh my god, his wife. That's how Molly knew
Fucking
Natasha.
hell, Sonny.
Yep.
Molly?
He was trying to figure out how they knew each other.
She was working here too.
He didn't even know his wife was working
It's
there?
probably someone else with the same name.
No.
So that's why Natasha told me they'd known each other for a long time.
Look, boss.
I can't believe it. All those stories about her past.
Listen, Boss Bird. Molly loved you, right? Isn't that what matters?
Marty, please shut your fucking beak right now or I'll shut it for you.
Okay, boss. I'm sorry. But...
Just shut the cluck up.
Yeah.
We've caught them sneaking around, Miss Diamond. You
Crap,
see?
we didn't. Was that everything we needed to look at? Because we're not looking at
No,
any
we
more now.
missed it. We missed the filing cabinet.
Ah, shit.
I see.
We got everything else though.
Because that's a gun.
Yep.
Just...
Oh, back off, ladies.
There's no need for this. We don't want trouble.
No, maybe you don't. Unfortunately, trouble has found you,
Madam Zavas, we needed to know the connection. What this place has to do with Natasha. And...
I just had this horrible thought. They're both wearing fur coats. Does that mean animals are still killed for their fur?
Probably, yeah.
And
my wife.
Filthy cops? He's talking gibberish. May I shoot him?
No, not yet, Miss Diamond.
I'd be very sorry to put holes in your lovely striped skin, but believe me, baby, I will. I'd like to know if diamonds are bulletproof.
Bean.
You've been bean boozled.
I got 2 bean boozled. Morning, TJ.
Yep. Hey, TJ.
All right, so we got.
You've been
Oh, this is
bean
weird. A
boozled.
bright red one and a peach one with yellow flecks.
Peach. Peach sounds good.
Okay. It's the liver bean mixed with a cherry bean. Guess what doesn't go? This isn't pleasant.
None of it.
It's not. It's not. It's not the world's awfulest bean. It's not making me gag, but it ain't pleasant at all. So we're gonna eat our York and get the taste out of the mouth out of this one. No, we're gonna drink because TJ's evil. I forgot about that. Now she's cackling. I can hear her. Oh, that's awful. Okay. Thank you, TJ, for the bits.
Please, madam. It'll all be over in a second.
No. We have received different orders, Miss Diamond. Stand down.
Oh, I see. The pony does tricks on command. Well, I'm not surprised.
That's enough,
Ooh,
Marty.
that
You
could
knew
have been.
who she was,
That was
didn't
wrong.
you? What she meant to me.
Well, well, Mr. Featherland. Aren't you interested in your case anymore? No? All it took was a name from your past, and your professionalism drowned in the mud.
She's right.
Stop playing games with me, Zavos. What does all this have to do with Molly?
Nothing at all. No, she was just a little bird among the many who sought refuge here.
You forced her into this.
You'd love to hear that, but until she met you, she was one of us. Just another.
Uh-oh, he's getting... Oh my god, did he hit her? Oh, nope, he got knocked unconscious. You're getting you a call this far, and him a newer one next year. This poor thing is 20. Yeah, I understand that one completely.
But it wasn't the kind of dream you'd want to remember.
Oh god.
Dark and painful. Then the suffocating smoke woke me.
Smoke?
It wasn't fried eggs, that's for sure. Where was I?
Oh dear.
What happened?
This is color. So flame can be color too.
That's fire.
Then I saw Marty, who looked as horrible as I felt. Well, I've always
We're thinking I
wanted
driven
a
1,000
romantic
miles. 1,000 isn't
voyage.
far. I think at the wrong mileage.
God damn it. I knew I shouldn't have gone along with this.
Where are they?
Marty, I told you could get out any time.
And you knew damn well that I wouldn't. That I would never leave you in deep shit once I've joined you. You knew it, and you still asked me to do it.
Yeah?
Marty, listen.
You're a selfish bastard, Sonny, and you drag everyone around you down with you. How long was it till retirement? 120 days?
Well, TJ, that's not a lot for me. I mean, you're talking, my dad had a car before he got the Buick. His was a 1990 Chevy, not Illumina. Crap, I can't remember. He had a Chevy or something. And that thing there, he would drive, you know, back and forth to Hershey, Pennsylvania every year with the darn thing. So that's nothing. But then again, we all drive old cars. Well, now I don't because I had someone really nice to me last year. But before that, yeah.
121.
He's not retiring in 121 days. He's burning up right now.
You? Well, take a good look around, boss bird. This is you. And this is what follows you. Just this clucking misery. And dead bodies. Do you understand? You have nothing else to offer.
Marty's
but
going too
suffering.
far.
Marty's losing his shit.
Feeling sorry for yourself. Oh, you're great at that. I can't believe this shit. We're
Well, I've got a 2016 TJ.
Ship, like roast chicken. Well, it's
Or
dramatic
no,
at least.
2018.
Just like
I got.
it.
Yeah, I think it's the same age as Robin. I've got 2018. So, and the cheapest one we could find that was actually what I wanted was $14,000. It's insane how much used cars go for.
Marty!
What?
I've almost managed to untie the knot, but if you keep thrashing around like that, we're really gonna die
Oh, they're
here.
tied up.
Ah, for cluck's sake. Fine. Work your magic. Until then, I'm gonna say all the prayers I know.
You better.
Yeah, it was $14K for the Buick. Around here, used cars go so expensive. You can't find anything for $2,000 or $5,000. I could have gone with a high mileage $8,000 one, but instead I went with the $14,000 one because it only had 46K on it mileage because I wanted to get a lower mileage for a change. But wow, look at this mess. Ladder, flames, Marty ropes. Okay, I'm gonna look at the flames
Will be
first.
fried chicken. And I hope there are spices in those barrels at least.
We have no idea where they are, but that's
So
funny.
close, yet so far.
Okay, so they gotta go up the ladder. What else is there? Just ropes and Marty. I'm gonna go for the ropes. Oh crap, it's a timed challenge. How do I do this? Oh, it's a...
I think you just...
Do I just... I can't drive across. I don't know. But
Looks
it's
like-
a dead end if I do that. See? Shit.
I think it loops around his sleeve here.
So it goes up around the sleeve and then... No, because it goes away. This makes no sense. Because you can't go that way. You can go up here, but then it vanishes. They're gonna die and it's gonna be my fault. You can't go in the end.
You can't start at the end.
Can't go that way. Can't go that way. Can't go that way.
Oh, you got a little bit there.
It's frustrating. This is hurting my hand. Hey, honey, you want to do this? Can you do this? Because we got like 5 seconds left. We're not gonna make it. We don't know.
There it goes. Shit.
It's too late. Okay. We're gonna retry. I'm calling in the Rob,
Okie dokie.
so you can reach better.
What's up? Down.
Thank you.
Thank you, Rob.
I'm glad he actually wasn't at work today like he's supposed to be. Holy shit. If you had been at work, we would never have gotten past that. Alright.
Now we run
Whew.
and swim.
Now, as I was trying to bring,
Oh, you're bringing... Oh, Cinder Dance time? Gotta do the Cinder Dance.
Cinder Dance?
I can't swim.
That means he's getting close to end time.
Well, you better
Marty
learn
can't
fast
swim.
or you'll die. I'm not gonna drag your fat ass to the shore. If
So
that's
are
what
they
you're
on an
hoping.
island or something?
I shouldn't have brought this
They're in
many
a boat.
guns with me.
This
Throw
is a
them
boat.
away
Okay.
then. Never. Then they'll drag you
Never.
down into the.
Marty.
I always
Marty
thought
just
your
drowns.
gun mania would-
Cluck you, Sonny.
Oh, I gotta snooze the ads. Snoozing the ads. Okay.
We have to survive.
Well, after you, boss bird.
Okay. Yeah, around here, 100,000 miles on a car runs you about 8K.
That furry.
It's a good thing cars are
fucking
cheaper.
Clucking gods. Damn.
You gotta take the cutter back to Walmart? I didn't know you bought a cutter.
Yeah.
Listen, Marty.
What?
What you said on the ship.
What about it?
You were right. I knew this would happen. Or something like it. I dragged you into this deliberately. Because I'm not enough on my
Sonny's
own.
finally telling the truth. That's good. That's a breakthrough.
Sonny, cut the crap.
Progress.
No, I'm serious. I knew I couldn't do this alone. I needed
Oh, for
you
the character.
to look out for me.
I'm sorry the color didn't work out for
I
you.
don't need this, all right? Stop playing the wounded soul. I don't fucking care.
Fair enough.
Hell yeah, I'm fucking right.
I'll, shut up now.
Good.
Okay. Do you think this is a save
Is that a capybara?
point? That's a capybara.
It's a new location, so it should save.
Because we're at. I don't want to keep going if it's not and have to redo stuff. But at the same point, we're 5 minutes early. But oh, there's a sunken ship.
You know, I have a feeling this night's just getting started.
We were almost finished.
Yeah.
You don't want to quit, do you?
No, Sonny, I don't.
Thanks, partner.
Yeah.
As I think yeah, there's a Rusty Street, Marty. The city's behind us, and I guess we look at the
You've
ship, and then
seen
we'll look
better
at the
days
capybara.
too, haven't you?
Okay, so do we need to talk to Marty? Usually we don't get Marty.
I'm glad you made it, partner.
Okay, guess we have to. It would be fine, but no blade. Can't you? So do you have to return the cutter, or do you have to buy a blade for the
You
cutter?
can
Some of them
swim
don't
after
come with the
all.
cutters; they're separate.
Yeah. Or
Well, what
Whoever
about your
spat
guns?
me up.
Did you throw them away?
hell no.
Oh
Where
my
they go,
lord.
I go. And where I go, they're coming.
I'm seriously amazed you're still alive.
I'm seriously amazed they'll still work. Those got soaked.
Me too.
Sure.
Oh, the package says blades. Yeah, then you got to return it. All right, let's talk. Let's take a look at
Pluck
Captain
me.
Marsh.
That's old Captain Marsh.
Oh, he knows
I
him.
thought he died 50 years ago.
Okay.
I think I must have hit my head pretty badly.
Say, isn't that Captain Marsh?
You see him too? Oh, thank the gods.
He's adorable.
Ho, 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 lads. What the hairy devil are you doing out here? Isn't it a bit cold for a swim?
It was warm on the ship, at least while it was burning.
I bet it was.
Hey, Captain, how's it hanging?
It's hanging all right. Arr. What about you lubbers? What was all that ruckus, eh?
Oh, I think someone tried to kill us, Captain. Again.
Come on, Boise. There's nothing new there.
Yeah, old rust can't be scraped away.
Yeah.
Did you see anything, Captain?
Arr. Of course I have. A burning ship.
You haven't changed a bit,
I
old
accidentally
man.
clicked it. I love this.
Sure I haven't. I'm steady, like the Sea of Clawville.
See, he's not really steady,
Yeah,
dude.
Except that Clawville doesn't have a sea.
Oh, that's another point.
Of course it does, laddie. Just not here in Clawville.
Okay, okay, that's too much for me.
Okay, we gotta ask him questions. Because if we don't finish it, we have to restart
Tell me,
it next
Captain,
time.
Do you hang out here all the
Right.
time?
This behind me is me ship, lads. Or at least, it's a ship I'm living in at the moment. It's not mine, you know.
And what do you do?
I stand here and watch the sea.
The sea? You mean the River Times?
River? Arr, that was a good one.
Okay.
So this guy's a little insane.
A little bit.
Do you know anything about the place called the Sweltering Nile?
Of course I do, me boys. But they don't really
That makes
tolerate
sense.
folks like me there.
Not surprised. Have you heard anything unusual about it?
Arr, sure I have. They have the most beautiful wenches there, laddie. Like sirens of the sea. And they're willing to do anything for you. If only I were a spring chicken like ye are, I'd be already running over there.
Well, actually, Captain, that's where we came from.
On a burning ship? Bloody hell! You know how to live, lads.
We're doing our best, Captain.
Hey, you be...
You better R. I cut off his R.
Have you heard the name Madame Zavas?
Arr, when I was young like ye, they were talking about a beautiful and deadly. Just
like
how I like my women.
And there's Kevin's tail.
Ah, me too.
It's her, yeah. Less beautiful now, but just as deadly.
She has something to do with the burning ship, eh?
You're quite the detective.
So I've been told.
Let's see if we can get on the ship.
Car stopped not far from here. A rich-looking car, shiny and all.
We had a black car. They're all black in
Yeah,
this game.
what
Everything's
else?
black and white. That doesn't help, does it?
Two big lads
Not really.
stepped out of it. One of them was looking like some kind of cow. The other was a cat.
Star
a big
Club?
cat.
I don't
They were
remember a
fancy
cow
looking at the
anywhere.
ship.
But
I
we've
don't
seen
The
the big
bouncer at
cat.
the Star
It's not
Club.
something you see every day.
That's a cow?
I swear on all the
So I know the
saints
cat
above.
is.
Mm-hmm.
The big cat.
Yeah, he's it. You go
No, the
ahead.
big cat was the bodyguard for Ibn.
Just a wild
Yeah, remember, but the last time we were at the Star
Was it
Club,
a
both
ram
him
and
and
a
that,
Ah, see, ram and a
Yeah.
bobcat makes sense because there was a goat. But he said cow.
Exactly.
Ah, okay, so they are the
you
bouncers
friends
at
of
the
theirs?
Well, an acquaintance. It's the bouncer of the Tsar
and the
Club.
goon hanging around
and
Ibn.
the
We
goon
got
that
this.
Was hanging around Ibn.
See,
Plumey
we're detectives,
gods.
Kitty.
Zavas answers to Ibn too. Or at least they're connected.
Yeah.
Oh, that sounds exciting.
Easy, old timer.
Okay, so
oh, bouncer.
bouncer showed up was a question.
This
Yep.
Ram fella, what did he do after watching us?
Nothing at all, laddie. When that lovely ship started to sink, they got into their pretty car and got away like bats out of hell.
Because they thought their job was done.
So they didn't see us swimming to shore.
That's good.
I wouldn't know that.
Now my headset's trying to die.
What now?
I don't know. We can't go to the station, that's for sure.
And we agree on that.
I think I broke a rib or two.
My sight's getting blurry.
Pluck me. You know what this means?
Oh, no. I'd rather go blind than go to Bubo's.
We have to, pal.
I'm not your pal. Especially after tonight.
Come on.
You may never speak
we got
again
no
after this is
choice.
done.
Well, we survived the burning ship. I guess we'll survive the madman too.
Don't be so optimistic.
Okay, because it says
New location.
It says once you go to new locations, when you can save. So we'll just do that, and then we'll save.
Right.
So we'll hit this, and then we'll hit the save function, which I don't remember how to do.
I thought it said. I thought this game auto saved.
Oh, it doesn't.
Right.
Wasn't positive. Well, we're in a new area.
I think that's what Corliss said in the VOD.
Oh, chapter 3, out of the past.
Wow, that
So-
was a quick chapter.
Okay, so it's a perfect place to do a
Bubo
save.
Used to work.
Well,
No.
Good
I want it
evening
to
to you
stop.
too,
Stop.
old
No,
home.
stop. There's gotta be a way to. No, I don't want to skip. I want to. I don't know how to get out of the game, Kitty.
Can you hit the escape button?
No, that skipped the cutscene if we do that, but it did. Okay, there we go. Exit to menu. Haha, we did the thing. Now we got to figure out where to raid, which I don't have my phone right now, so I'm gonna try to pull up something on my computer. Exit. There we go. Okay. Well, have a good sleep there, Rem. We're going to raid someone.
Later, Rem.
That was some revealing stuff, though. Holy cow.
Yes, a lot of plot happened.
A lot of plot happened. I can't wait for the next time we do this, but we can't do it next Saturday because it's every other Saturday.
Right.
let's see. Next Saturday is a 4th of July weekend, coincidentally, so I definitely will not be streaming it. I'm going to spend some time with my hubby. I just don't know what we're doing. But anyway, who can we raid? That's Art. That's ferrets. That's otters. I forget. I actually follow a thing that just does nothing but watches otters. Don't judge me.
Yep, there's a whole category for that.
I just have one. I have one that's ferrets, one that's otters, one that's ducks when I'm in that mood.
Oh, ferret software. Yeah, that's the ferret rescue. I follow that one too.
It's a good one. Tempted to just raid into that, but we should raid into somebody that could actually use a raid. But yeah, unlike the phone, it's hard to see because I'm just looking at the following and all I've got is there's show all. Haha. Really, I understand how to use this. I'd never do this on the PC. Is anyone playing anything that looks remotely like what we were doing? Of course not. There's a lot of art going on. World of Warcraft. A lot of Dead by Daylight. Monster Hunter. Yeah, so I guess we'll just... we haven't thrown something to Milana. We'll do art. And we love Milana Mochi. She's just a sweetie. So we'll just raid Milano Mochi. So you guys can go from the chilled stream of the murder and mystery to art. What do you think about that idea? And I stream again Monday. This is not an art week, so it's just Monday, 6 p.m. for Baldur's Gate 3. Oh, wait, no. No, yeah, that is Baldur's Gate 3. Yeah, it is Baldur's Gate 3. And because we're doing Pal World on Thursday night now, I think. Basically, look for my schedule. I'm going to put it out Sunday. It's going to have some switches around and new things on there. Right. So enjoy the rest of the weekend. I can't think of anything else to say because I think we got it all under control. And I'll on social media, of course, you'll see what happens with Pride Prom and the Fairy Festival. And if you're my Discord, you'll know even more than that because I tell all in the Discord, right, Kitty? So, and thank you for being here. Enjoy your glimmers; they're everywhere. And say hi to Milano. Let's do that.